say what's wrong or right.
No.
It's not hard to fool me.
No.
'Cause I'm addicted to the good life.
Yes.
Yeah, lead the way, I follow. No need to say
No.
where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find no better one. Yeah, susceptible now, before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good night, 'cause I'll find no better one. Ooh, susceptible now, before the moment flies. It's not a problem,
No.
'cause I know what I'm getting into.
Yes.
Yeah, and nothing can stop me,
No.
'cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah, susceptible now, before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Susceptible now,
Can you hear me now, gentlemen? The one in the comment section, if you can hear me now. I'm about to do that wonderful intro all over again. Is that what you're saying? Put a one in the comment section if you can hear me now. Thank you, gentlemen. I see. Man, that was a good intro too. Let's bring that beat back. Let's bring that beat back. You think I'm gonna let that intro slide by? That was a really good intro. I was proud of myself. I was like, yes, that's a good Kevin Samuels intro, Dre. Not too much, not too little. Let's thank you, gentlemen, for letting me know. This is a teamwork channel, teamwork. Let's start this again. All right. Welcome to Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders. Tonight's episode is dedicated to having fun and enjoying the fact that women are starting to admit to themselves and admit on social media that Kevin Samuels was right. A lot of women now, I don't know what's going on, but on Instagram and TikTok, Kevin Samuels is going more viral than ever because women are starting to, once again, with a clearer vision, or maybe they're just a little older, starting to go back and look at some of the episodes of Kevin Samuels. Some of these women were in the episodes and they have lost weight and had better lives. Some of these women have found quality men when they listen to what Kevin had to say. And some of these women have yet to learn that Kevin was right when it came to how women should be treating men. Kevin was right when he said that women need to be fit, feminine, friendly, and supportive. But Kevin was also right when he told women winter is coming. Over 500,000 jobs have been lost just in the Black women community in 2025. Winter is here. WIC, food stamps, Section 8 will be a thing of the past because winter is here. The simp culture is coming to an end around the world because men are realizing I'm spending money, but I'm not getting any benefits from it. So a lot of women are starting to realize winter is here. Kevin was not wrong in his prophetic guesstimation regarding that winter is coming. The White Walkers are here. So for those of us that have held down the wall like Jon Snow on the Game of Thrones, shout out to you guys. And this is nothing to brag about. We're not bragging to see women falling by the wayside, but it is a reality check that Kevin tried to warn them about. And so we're going to look at tonight some of the most savage moments when Kevin tried to warn women about the fact that winter is here. Shout out to all you guys. Hope you guys heard that intro. Now let's go back. Because as I was saying today I'm excited because it is fundraiser month. Yes, we're going to talk about that in a few moments. So you guys that are giving this supporting by way of the super chats, I understand the super chats, but starting in the month of December, for you guys that weren't around over the last few years, we have been giving to the Children's Cancer Foundation here in Cali, Colombia for the last 4 years. We're going to talk about that in details after we give some of the shout outs. So shout out to all you gentlemen that are here and gave your boy a heads up regarding no sound. And I thought I was doing good too. Shout out to my brother Tevin King in the building. Yes, sir. Shout out to him also showing us love, and our brother T-Mac for letting me know, as well as you other guys letting me know that your boy Dre was muted. Shout out for the $10 love, and Tevin King with the $5 love. Avengers Assemble. Shout out to you, Tevin. David Dice says this. He said, Andre, real quick. He said, I'm having a hard choice on which international insurance to choose from. Any suggestions? Me personally, we're going to come back to that one. Let me finish off the intros. Let me write that down because that's a good question, Dave. That's a good question. And I know a lot of guys want to get the answer to that one, but I don't want to answer it in the middle of the intro. And I'll tell you why. And we're going to pull it up too. Pull up the list that I have. All right. So shout out to you, Dave. I do have the answer for that with $5 love. And shout out to the sponsor of the night. Our brother Evan in the building. He said, "Hey Andre, please play Kevin Samuels videos on this stream." He said the name of the video is What Do Women Want? I'm gonna have to do that one, the live one of mañana. What do women want? All right. You say live proof that all women love these things. He's flirting with 2 young women in Atlanta. Great video. Okay, cool. And his name of it is What Do Women Want? Okay, cool. Perfect. Hey, Evan, and if any of you guys find a link to it tonight, just drop it in the video. Drop it on the live stream. And you know me, I'll edit it, make it just right so it's not too long, not too short, and we can actually look at it and give commentary on it tomorrow. So that would be cool too. Tomorrow? Wednesday. On Wednesday. Tomorrow is class, but on Wednesday. Shout out to you guys being here. And let me continue on with the shout outs. We got 34 in the building. Shout out to all you guys here. Let me scroll all the way back to the top where we got my band, my brother Thelonious in the building. I saw you up there earlier, brother. Shout out to you. Glad to see that you're here. What up to you as well? And Hombre Lobo himself is in the building. What's good to you as well, brother? What is good to you? Hope everything is going wonderful for you, brother. Like the stream, share the stream, and most of all, subscribe to the stream. Yes, sir, guys. Make sure you click that like button. We like you. We really do. Make sure that you like us too. Shout out to all you gentlemen, man. Appreciate you guys being here. I really do. Let's go right here. And pull this up. Oh, yeah. Cologne of the night. The cologne of the night that I have on is a Maison Alhambra cologne or clone. And it is, let me turn the music down just a tad bit. I think I got the music a little loud. Let me turn that down a tad bit to like right there. A lot lower. Okay. Cologne of the night is Fabulo Intense. It is a vanilla. It's a clone of Tom Ford's Fucking Fabulous. You know, remember Tom Ford came out with Fucking Fabulous a few years ago. Well, as you can tell from the bottle, that Maison Alhambra, they kind of like copied it to a T. It looks just like a Tom Ford bottle. And it's called Fabulo Intense. Fabulo Intense. And it is a scent that is a very woody, leather, vanilla scent for men. It is a suit scent. It is a going to work scent. It is a business meeting scent. It is not a date scent. It's not a going out to the beach scent. It is, I'm a grown ass man about to make grown ass money. That's exactly what this scent is. It's a very woody, very leathery, but it's sweetened down just a little bit because you don't want to smell like woods, but it's sweetened down just a little bit with a little bit of a lavender, vanilla, and the tonka bean. You know, that tonka bean gives that chocolate scent. So if you want that vanilla undertone, that chocolate undertone, but yet the strongest notes in here is leather and that woody scent. And I'm telling you, man, it is really, really good. Really good. And also has a walnut undertone as well. The reason why I chose this cologne tonight, because so many colognes are starting to go gourmand. Like the hottest colognes, the best colognes that are selling right now are anything that smells like food or liquor, the gourmand. So if you hear me say gourmand, that means that it's a cologne that smells like a food. So I could easily say right now of my collection, because I give so many colognes away as well, of my collection right now, I would easily say 40 to 60% of my collection of 100 colognes, it centers around gourmand. I would say 20% is oud, but most of my collection, because of the gourmand trend, I got one that smell like watermelon. I got 3 that smell like pineapple. I got 2 tonka beans. I got one that smells like masculine caramel. I got another one that smells like a pure whiskey. Another one that smells like a male's brandy or male scotch. I've got another one that's you got so many that smell like, even Creed Aventus is a pineapple undertone. That's what made Creed famous, the pineapple. So there are so many colognes that are out. I mean, Art of the Universe is just an amazing grapefruit scent for men. Amazing scent. There's nothing that smells like it. But your collection, you'll start noticing that you got so many gourmand scents that you got 2 vanilla scents and another amberwood scents, and then you got another one that smells like chocolate, 2 other chocolate scent ones, and then you got 3 of them like Killian Angel Share that smells like a liquor. And so you start to have all these colognes that smell like foods or liquors, to where you're like, man, where are the old school colognes like Spice Bomb Extreme, masculine, Fucking Fabulous, or the clone Fabuloso Intense, masculine. So the Vetiver colognes, the lavender colognes, the colognes that smell masculine, manly. So I'm going to start purposely collecting a little bit more colognes that come across like colognes that you will wear in an office, or where you will wear just on vacation as a man, not just smelling sweet undertone or gourmandish undertones. So I'm going to start presenting more of those colognes as well as the gourmand colognes, because it's got to be a balance. Like every cologne right now that's been popping over the last 4 years smells like a food or drink, and I'm like, man, this can't go on forever. So yeah, this is a very, very, very masculine cologne. You guys will like this one. You'll like that one without a doubt. Let me tie my button. While I'm tying my button, here's a little trivia about the button, the sport coat button. You ever wonder why your sport coat has the 2, 3, 4 buttons, and your shirt? Well, your shirt has the 2 buttons because one button is the watch button. This button right here is your watch button. In other words, there is a button that's a little tighter on your shirt that's not too tight. So now your watch doesn't slide down underneath that's your watch button. So just in case you guys are wondering why you have those buttons side by side, one is just for your regular button. The other one is for your watch button. So you make it a little tighter, and it keeps your watch from sliding down on your wrist. That's why you see the double buttons. And that's why you see it on both sides, depending on where you want to keep your watch or your bracelet. So it's a watch and or bracelet button. When it comes to our sports jackets, why we have so many buttons? Because there was a point in time when men could go to a woman's house, but it was considered disrespectful to take off your sports coat in front of a woman unless the men were there. So that's why you see back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 50s to 60s and in the early 1900s, men wore a lot of sports jackets and sports coats. Well, the doctors would come in and check on a patient, because a lot of times it was house call. The doctor could not take off his jacket because it would be considered disrespectful. So what they did was, on a sports jacket, they came up with those buttons, and you unlock those buttons, and the doctor could roll up his sports jacket and work on the patient without disrespecting the ladyhood that's present. And that's why you see your buttons on the side right here, because at one point in time in the 1800s, it was considered disrespectful for a man to take off his sports jacket in front of a woman unless the husband was right there. Just a little bit of trivia. Let's get these shout outs going for you guys. All 40 guys in the building. We got a great one tonight. Once again, Kevin Samuels. Just, man, I was laughing while I was making this video. Let me get Chopper Man Don, a.k.a. Don. JP is in the building. Good evening to you as well, brethren. Let me scroll down a little bit more. We got my brother Rico in the building. Good evening to you as well, Rico. Let's scroll down to Bobby Coltrane of the Coltrane family. He said, man, it's cold in the shy. Hey, bruh, I can't even relate to cold weather, bruh. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's been so many years since I've been in cold weather. I mean, 14 years in Tampa, then 2 or 3 years in Orlando, and then I came down here to to Cali, which is the same weather that Tampa has as far as the warmth. So, man, it's been a hot minute since I've been down where it's cold. Shout out to all you brothers that's dealing with those winter weather. Don't let those women convince y'all into come over to their house as cuddle buddies. Don't do it, brother. Don't get caught up in the wintertime. Coming over their house in the snow. He said, well, let's go. How's everybody in the chat? I hope everybody's doing great. Shout out to Kenny Peoples. He said, hello. He said, hell yeah. He said, it has arrived. The definition is Aki is here. Yes, sir. It is here. It is Aki. Yes, sir. Dre Iceman. I'll take that name. I will take that name. Let me scroll down a little further to make sure I got everybody. Did you get your message today? I found. Did you get my message earlier today that I found out my? Oh, did you? You see, I'm shaking my head. We're gonna talk. You funny, Ken. Let's continue on. Salute from David Dice. Shout out to you and the Dice family, to our family. Shout out to our brother Ronin Travelers. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning to you. He said, Dre, all we can pray is for the delusional women because they for sure don't want to listen. This is true. Don't want to listen. Hey, the strongest gene will survive. That's just part of nature. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Let me scroll down a little further. Shout out to you guys. Movie of the week this weekend, guys. We're going to be watching Dr. Detroit with Dan Aykroyd, and we're going to be watching Beverly Hills Cop 2. Beverly Hills Cop 2. So this Saturday, if you guys aren't doing anything, you can join us over on Rumble, because Rumble allows us to watch those movies without copyright strikes, and we can enjoy it over there. So shout out to all you guys. If you don't have anything going on Saturday at 8 o'clock, we watch double features. Shout out to my brother in the building, Jay Carson, with the offering. Shout out to you. And since we're talking about the offering, let's just get started with it. Talk about our offering. Every year we give to, and we're going to show you the guys the channel as well. I mean, I'll show you guys the website. Let me change the music for a second. I'm going to bring it back in a moment. Every year we give to the La Divina, my bad, Providencia. In other words, we donate to the Children's Cancer Foundation here in Cali, Colombia every year. We've given away up to $10,000 over in the last 4 years. We've given away over $10,000. We've given away over $10,000, and we do it every December. So all the super chats that come in goes directly to the fundraiser. So any cash apps that come in, I say super chats, I'm sorry, gentlemen. Any cash apps that come in for the next month goes directly towards the Children's Cancer Foundation. So you'll be hearing me talk about this. I'm going to pull up their website real quick, let you guys see what I'm talking about. Let me pull up their website, go to their home. And this foundation that we give to every year, they're the McDonald's house of Cali, Colombia. I'll tell you what I mean by that. For those of you that hear about the McDonald's house in the States, but you don't know what the Ronald McDonald's houses are. Ronald McDonald houses in the States are the houses that McDonald's that McDonald's company, through fundraising, has built across the country for families that are taking care of children that are going to certain hospitals, but the families have nowhere to stay. For example, if your child, or if anybody's child had to go to St. Jude Hospital in the States, right? Okay, you go take your child to St. Jude, it's absolutely free. But where do the families stay? That's what the Ronald McDonald houses are in the States. It's where families can stay for free while their child or children are battling cancer. This location here that we donate to is the same thing. When children come to Cali, Colombia, and they're battling cancer, this location is where their families stay for free while their son or daughter are battling cancer. So let's go back to the website and let you guys see what I'm talking about. And I'm going to be talking about this throughout the weeks, throughout the month. And this is, talk about how you support. I want to drop the link so you guys can see this for yourselves. Over 400,000 children between the age of 0 and 19 are diagnosed with cancer every year. These are some of the videos that they have on here. These are the different types of cancer that children coming into Cali battling. Tumors, nervous system tumors, leukemia. And this is more information. Right here, you can talk about, they show you what programs they do in regards to working with the parents and the families. So these are all the children that are battling cancer. And this is the hospital. This is the location where the families stay and the children can visit their families if they're able to, if they're physically able to while they're battling cancer. And then right here, every year we donate at the beginning of the year. Every year we donate. And actually we do the donations live. Last year we didn't do the donation live, but this year we're going to do like we did the other 3 years. We're going to do the donation live on the show. And the most that we've raised in 1 year was right here. I was just so proud of us. It was between the help of our channel and El Guapo's channel. And we were able to raise $4,100 during the month of December, during that time period. So any cash apps that come in this evening, any cash apps that come in through the week, any cash apps that come in during the month, and right around the middle of January, that's when we do the donation live. We talk about all the money that we put together. So you guys are going to hear me talk about this fundraiser throughout the month of December and a little bit into January. We've been giving since the pandemic. Even Ace Live, Ace hit me up a while back and said, man, I didn't even think about donating in Colombia until I saw you and Andrea donating during the pandemic. Andrea and I, we had a second room, and it was full of boxed foods. Like the foods came in a different type of, it came in a big box, and it had rice in it, and it had beans, and it had all type of foods in there. And we'd have given away a couple hundred boxes. We had a whole room just stacked full of food, donating during the pandemic. We had a doctor here in Cali, Colombia. He would come pick up the food and he would donate to the hood. And so every week we donate. And so Ace say, hey man, I'm gonna start donating. So that's why you start seeing Ace Live donating in Barranquilla. Then you start seeing him donating to the Children's Cancer Foundation in Venezuela and all these other locations that Ace has gone to where he volunteers and donates money as well. Neither one of us, Love Crossing Borders or Ace Live, have ever stopped donating. Why do we do it in December? The reason why, because we want all of us to start our new year with a blessing. You bless others, you'll start your new year with a blessing. And so that's why we do it during the month of December. So anybody that's donated to the Cash App, you're going to be seeing this support Kids Cancer right here at the bottom. You're going to be seeing that from throughout the month of December in the first week of January. And I might and I've got some special, because of you guys giving, I've got some special interviews coming down the turnpike that I've been holding out for till the month of December. So shout out to all you guys that are giving to the Children's Cancer Foundation here in Cali, Colombia. I appreciate all that we do, guys. I really do, because it's just amazing to sit back and see. And like I said, I'm going to drop the link so you guys can actually look at it for yourselves. And these are all testimonial interviews of the parents that have brought their children to be taken care of here in Cali, Colombia. All these are interviews. The families. Yeah. Let me drop the link, share that, and then we get back to our regularly scheduled program, giving you guys shout outs. I'm going to talk about this one more time this evening. So shout out to all you guys that are giving to the Children's Cancer Foundation. Hopefully we could meet that goal again of $4,100. That would be great. But if we don't, Andrea and I, just in case you guys are wondering, Andrea and I are donating the first $200. So right now we're at $200. Right now we're at $200 on the Cash App. And so after that, it's just built from there. Shout out to all you guys. Let me make sure I got this. Okay, cool. Shout out to all you guys. All right, let's get ready to get back to the shout outs. Let me scroll back down and make sure I got everybody. Let's change the music back to the shout out music. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my man Jess Vaughn in the building. Glad to see you here as well. And once again, thank you guys for reminding me of the no audio earlier. I didn't even realize that. Yes, sir. Thank you for letting me know my mic is on right now. Thank you very much, Catalyst. Appreciate you, brother. Let me scroll down. Look, shout out to T-Mac once again. Always in the building, showing some love and support. Let's scroll down a little further. Make sure I got everybody. Yeah, I see all those ones from earlier. Appreciate that. Let me scroll down. And let's see, Nazarene of the Way. Peace unto you, brother. And the chat. And my man B Hull in the building. And my man, yes, sir. Once again, another shout out to Evan. He said, let me know if the link works. I didn't know. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. But if I'm wrong, let me know. Saying shout out to Andrea and Andrea love crossing borders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother Abstract Thinker. I like that YouTube name. I like that. He said, and I haven't forgotten about you, David. Your question that you had, I haven't forgotten about you. He said, I know nothing about cologne descriptions. Any chance of a love crossing borders guide tutorial? Actually, this month I will be going through. We're going to be doing a couple of cologne episodes. I've got some of the top YouTubers that are in the cologne game that's part of December appreciation. Some of the top YouTubers that are in the cologne game will be joining us during the month of December. So shout out to all you guys. Yes, sir. He said, yep. He said, I got a roll of the cologne smells mainly in pumpkin spice. Yeah. There are so many that are coming out that are like the same scents that you're like, I got 3 vanillas. Do I need to get another vanilla scent? It's something like that. He said, whenever I want old school cologne like my dad had, that's what this is. It has an old school cologne scent. Like my dad had, I always go to Tom Ford. Yep. He's something with tobacco. Yes, sir. I got the tobacco oud back there with Tom Ford. I mean, the oud wood with Tom Ford. I own that. Very, very masculine scents, man. He say, this is some great information you've given out tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the International Choir Storm. Oh, y'all making me cold already. No. The brother said it is in the shot. It is 10 inches of snow on Saturday, part of Sunday. He said, I hurried up and got my ass on a plane back to California. He said, I almost cried when I saw 71 degrees this morning. Yes, sir. Good night, man. Listen, I won't lie, brothers. Growing up in Detroit, Chicago, Cleveland, and Indianapolis, I kind of take for granted that I haven't been around Midwest weather for quite a while. When I gave away my snowplow, that was the last winter that I dealt with, except for one, the winter that my mother passed on. When my mother passed on December 11th, that was the winter. That was the last time I actually saw snow, when I went to Cleveland for the funeral. Other than that, yeah. I mean, I'll be crying going to Bogota. So, shout out to Nazarene of the way. He says odd on desktop. He said there are two lives open. He said one for 11 viewers and the others for 33 or 32 viewers. Yes, sir. Yeah, it is. I see that. Shout out to all you guys out there. And I'm looking at it. Oh, I'm looking at myself on the longer screen. Yes, sir. I like that. I kind of like that. I won't lie. Shout out to Chulupe in the building. He said, I've driven by it, Central Park, central part of Cali. Yes, sir. He said, my son had open heart. Oh, so you've driven past the location here in Cali, Colombia, the location that we're talking about for the fundraiser. Yep, that's the house. That's the location where the young people who have family members that come from all over the place, and they are battling cancer. They've got different events, different programs that they do for the families. And they always hit us up throughout the year too. They always hit us up throughout the year for different fundraisers. We just don't tell you guys about it. But Andre and I have been giving for a long time, man. We've been giving for a long time. Yeah, he said, I've driven by it in Central Cali. He said, my son had open heart surgery 2 years ago when I was out of the military. He said, I stayed in. He said, something similar for free. Absolutely correct. It's free for the families while the young person is battling whatever disease or cancer that they're trying to overcome. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. He says something similar for free. It takes a lot of stress off the families. Yep. Takes a lot of stress off the families. Shout out to you guys. El Patron says this. Yes, sir. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Happy December, everyone. He say, stoked for the show tonight. Salute to Andre and the chat. Great topic for tonight. We're about to get started with the topic in a few seconds because Kevin was going in. He say December is a good month. He say, why? Because my birthday is in 4 days. Count down to your birthday. Our anniversary is on the 13th next week. So our anniversary is on the 13th next week. And it just so happened to be my sister's birthday on the same day of our anniversary. He said, I know. Shout out to our brother once again, sponsor for the night. Our brother Evan. He said, Andre, for some reason, it wouldn't let me share the link to the Kevin Samuels video. He said, I sent a screenshot to your email. Okay, cool. Perfect. Perfect. If you sent the screenshot, that's perfect. I see it, Evan. Okay, cool. I got it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Cool. Perfect. Thanks, E. Jay Anderson, the great Cologne interview. He said, I'm in there. Yes, sir. We're going to be doing a Cologne interview day, and we're going to be doing a day where we all come together as a panel and we share our Cologne ideas and our Cologne experiences. So I'm excited about that one. I am excited for the day that we all share our Colognes. Yeah, happy early birthday. Mine was yesterday. Happy birthday, brother. Oh man, we all getting a year older. Yes, sir. In the next quiet storm, December is a great month. 12/21 here. Yes, sir. Shout out to all you birthday boys. All you Cancers that's walking around. Scorpios and Cancers. And Capricorns. I said Cancer, but I meant to say Capricorns. Thank you, babe. All right, let's get started. Change the music. Go ahead.
What do you think if I took this one that you already say that you don't want for me?
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, your girl getting her collection up too. Yeah. All right, now let's get started. Let me change the music. Shout out to all you guys once again donating by way of Cash App or PayPal. Don't get me wrong, or PayPal will go towards the Children's Cancer Foundation. Okay, let's change this music up. Turn it down quite a bit. And let's enjoy our brother Kevin.
To admit that so much. But
let me start this over again.
Kevin Samuels was right. I hate to admit that so much. But gotta give credit where credit is due. Kevin Samuels was right. Ladies, winter is coming. And last night proved to me that I need a man. For real. Because I almost died in my room. It was 30 degrees in Houston last night. My toes almost froze off. Unfortunately, we got to stop with this strong, independent bullshit, because when it gets cold outside, we cannot cuddle up with our independence.
Have I not been saying that for years? Have I not been saying that for years? It's easy to be independent in a 5-bedroom house. I have met so many gorgeous, successful women in 5, 6, 7-bedroom homes. But when them needs come out to feed, and like I always say, the other side of that California king size bed is ice cold. They gonna need somebody to cuddle up with. I've been saying that for years, guys. Do not believe what these women are saying in social media when the sun is shining, when it's all rainbows outside. Because once it get cold, it ain't enough footies that they could put on. There ain't enough pair of socks they could put on to cuddle up with, when they know on the other side of that bed, all the other pillows are cold, the sheets are cold, the mattress is cold on the other side of the bed. They can't even roll over to that side of the bed because it's so cold. That's the only side of the bed that's brand new, that's still brand new, because ain't nobody ever slept on that side of the bed on a regular. They'll have somebody on that side of the bed part-time, but they don't have anybody on that side of the bed on a regular. So when I sit back and say, guys, don't get fooled by what these women are saying on social media. I got my degrees. It is lonely. And I have dated a lot of women just because they let me, true story. A lot of the most professional, beautiful women that I have smashed, I smashed because they were lonely. I ain't lying. I smashed because they were lonely.
Okay. Yes, I have an amazing blanket and central heat and all that stuff. I didn't turn the central heat on last night because I didn't know it was going to be so cold, but that's neither here nor there. The point of the matter is, I should have been cuddling up with my man. Okay. I should have been increasing my body heat when it was cold. But you know what I was doing? Laying my strong, independent, stupid ass in the bed by myself. Now, let me tell you something. I'm done being single. I've been saying this for months and I'm so serious. I am done being single. I want to love and cater on somebody with warm flesh. Okay? I want to honor and respect somebody who can keep me warm. I'm sorry. Y'all got this single shit by yourself. I am done with it. I am done with it. It is so bad right now that I might go ahead and go to the gas station and scoop up that homeless man that proposes to me every time I fill my tank up. I mean, I could tell if I clean him up a little bit, give him a little haircut, he might be kind of fine. Okay?
She might do him like what was that movie? An old girl cleaned up Bobby Brown. Was that a Tyler Perry movie? I think that was a Tyler Perry movie where Bobby Brown was kind of like beat down. He was working as a mechanic, or he was a homeless dude or something. An old girl took Bobby Brown and cleaned him up. I forget what movie that is. I think it was one of the Blair Underwood movies with Tyler Perry. I think that was one of the Blair Underwood movies with Tyler Perry where he cleaned her up. These women getting desperate, man. You say, but do they want you? That's what I was thinking. International Quiet Storm. I was thinking the same thing. Remember, Kevin used to say, men give access to relationships. Women give access to sex. So these women can be as ready as they want to be. Kevin, you were right. I'm ready. Doesn't matter. The other thing that Kevin used to say that we all remember. I'm gonna come back to the comments in a second. Remember, Kevin used to warn them. There are over 2 million more women in the United States than men. So even if every heterosexual woman married a heterosexual man, not say anything against the LGBTQ, there will still be at least 2 million plus that can't get a man. The way that this sister is talking as if it's supposed to automatically happen, like just add water, but that's not true. Salute to my brother in the building. Is that the yen? Cam, let me know if that's the yen that you just put up there. Shout out to you, brother. Let me know where you're located. Salute to Ronan once again. Yes, sir. Paper Route is in the building. Shout out to you as well being here. He say, soon as summer hits, she's strong and independent again. Brother, if you don't preach, don't fall for it, gents. Don't fall for it. Shout out to my brother Zero in the building. He's been having fun, enjoying himself here in Cali, Colombia thus far. Yes, sir. He says that's the movie. It's a thin line between love and hate with Martin Lawrence, where old girl cleaned up Bobby Brown. Yes, sir. And shout out to Black Nubian in the building, Canadian brothers.
I told this guy where I was from. He said, oh, Canada.
Shout out to them Canadian brothers. Once again, today is Support Kids. This month is Support Kids Cancer Fund, where we take all Cash Apps and Super Chats and all Cash Apps and PayPal and donate it at the end of the year to the Children's Cancer Foundation here. Shout out to you brothers that have already given. My man Dre with the $10. Shout out to my man B-Hole with the $20. Appreciate you guys over there on the Cash App. Let's continue on. Let me not interrupt.
That's how cold I was last night.
You know, I just be sitting here thinking like, I wish Kevin Samuels is here so he can tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong.
So lately, I've been listening to Kevin Samuels again, and I gotta say, one thing that I have just come to terms with is the fact that I am average. I'm an average woman, and I'm not trying to fish for compliments or anything like that, but his content has really just made me like look at my life. Like, I have an average job, have average income, both of my parents are average, I grew up around average people, and most of my friends are average too, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that is really important for people to understand, like, there's nothing wrong with being average. I think I just have had like a higher inflated sense of self than what is actually realistic. And realistically, like, I'm super average.
I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or...
So before I give my opinion on this, I'm going to start by saying this. I was a big fan of Kevin Samuels. I know most of y'all did not like him. Y'all didn't like him, and, you know, that's neither here nor there. But she is basically saying everything that Kevin Samuels said. And as women, we did not like that, especially as black women, we did not like that. But I'm going to say this. I don't disagree. I think, again, we don't always want to accept the reality of just life and like where we are. And as we get older and we age, right, men are not typically, they are not going for the older woman.
We have a 50+% divorce rate in this country, right?
Right.
8 out of 10 divorces in the black community are filed by who?
The woman?
Black women. 8 out of 10. So if 1 in 4 black women can ever expect to be married, but 8 out of 10 black women are walking away from their marriages, if you simply took away the ability to have file no fault divorce and just remove women's ability to walk in and out of marriages frivolously, you could increase the marital rate. Men want relationship. Men would prefer to be married. It's you guys who can't seem to figure it out. You're never content. It's always something ain't right. Something ain't right. And I'm being facetious, but every other race of women in this Western country has never done this. They've never separated and say, we don't need our man. That's why you're the most uncovered, the most unprotected. And then the very men you need, you don't know, you don't understand. And far too many look at men, black men, with a low level of contempt and disrespect. Like it or not, sis, you threw away your men. You threw them away. And even now, with all the education and all the knowledge, you're the freest you've ever been, the most enlightened, most intelligent, and you still are not going back to get your men. You're expecting the men to come to you.
From the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics that is reporting that 300,000 jobs held by black women have been lost. And that's more than just an economic data point that we can just skirt over and not have a conversation about. This is major. And if this trend continues, the long-term impact of families, on children, and even us as men could be significant. So let's dive deep and get active on this one.
To the economy now, where staggering numbers have been released surrounding black women in the labor force. A new report shows more than 300,000 black women have left the workforce in just the last several months. That's according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Joining me now is gender economist Katika Roy to break this all down and why.
Now this was recorded within the first few months of 2025. It's up to almost 500, 600,000 black women have lost their jobs in the year of 2025. Let me see if I can look that up as he's speaking.
Title here is slightly misleading. It says left the workforce, but the majority of them have gotten either fired or laid off. One of my boys was actually just telling me not too long ago that he noticed that his rate of hey big head texts coming in increase exponentially.
Thank you.
So the women are increasing their calls and texts. Talk about, hey, big head. Salute to you as well, IMSM. Shout out to you, brother, and my man, Brother Rowe. Let's continue on.
We got Brandon looking good. Dallas 44 is the Libra to cybersecurity, affiliated marketing, Austin content creator. Mom to two by two men, never married. Brandon, what kind of man you looking for?
No, I know y'all see it. I see it too. I know we're thinking about the same thing, y'all. I know.
Girl.
But I want someone who is family oriented, ambitious, and attractive, and also very attractive to me.
Okay, so you want to be attracted to him. He has to be very attractive to you.
Very attractive to me.
Very. Oh, okay.
At this big old age, ma'am, at this big old age, you're coming on camera with the two long titties from two different men talking about how he needs to be very attractive. Emphasizing physical attraction. Meanwhile, you got two long titties with two different men.
Men that like me more than I like them, if that makes sense. So I just want it to be, the like to be more on their side than mine.
The like to be more on their side. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the challenges when it comes to dating in Dallas?
Dating in Dallas, it's a very small circle. Everybody knows everybody. And you meet a guy, talk to him for a week, and you find out they've already been with or dated one of your close friends or homegirls. And so it's kind of like,
that's because y'all are like the same man. You came on with he got to be real attractive, and so I think sometimes ladies don't understand how there's only a small there's a small pool.
Now notice, I'm going to bring this back, gentlemen and ladies that may be listening. Notice how she starts to quote Kevin Samuels quotes and statements. I'm going to bring this back on purpose because all of a sudden you hear Kendra G is doing nothing but quoting Kevin Samuels verbatim. Let's bring that beat back just a little bit.
One of your close friends or homegirls. And so it's kind of like,
that's because y'all are like the same man. You came on with he got to be real attractive, and so I think sometimes ladies don't understand how there's only a small pool of men that fit all the attributes that a lot of you women want. So yeah, the likelihood of you dating somebody once that one of your friends once dated is a high probability.
So what do you do? Break girl code? Just be like, screw it.
I'm not saying break. It's not the advice to break girl code, right? Although there are some women who are like, it don't work with you for a reason, so maybe it'll work with me. So that's an individual conversation. It's more so just that's the circumstance. Like when y'all all want the same man, that's kind of what's gonna happen.
Okay, so the math, it's a numbers game.
Well,
in her big old age,
absolutely, it's a numbers game. And it's only a numbers game because of what y'all weigh as the importance, right? So when you weigh the importance of, and I'm not here to make y'all not. It's your life. Let me say that first. But I feel like I sit in a seat where I know the data, right? So when a guy is attractive, good looking, because you mentioned attractive a lot, so this is very important to you, and that's fine. Just know that attractive is very important to a lot of women. And unless your man is really about you, these other women ain't gonna care about you, and they're gonna try to push up on your man.
Wait, I missed her age. I want to hear her age. Her long titties was distracting.
Isn't that cute?
Thank you.
So we got Brandon looking good. Dallas 44 is the Libra.
44. So at big old age 44, right? You're going to be asking somebody on the internet talking about, well, should I break girl code?
Are you stupid or something?
In her big old age at 44, overemphasizing on a man's physical features when you got two kids, two baby daddies.
The ghetto.
Well, this chick got two kids, two baby daddies at the age of 44. And she needed Kendra G to bring her back to reality. So she don't understand life by 44 when it comes to relationship. Yeah, so Chantel, stop staring at her boobs. Chantel would tell them quick about them boobs.
I find it very hilarious. Kendra G is literally replaying Kevin Samuels shows. There are multiple occasions where Kendra would say something and I'm like, yeah, I remember Kevin saying that on a show. I remember that Kevin Samuels show. Because I remember Kevin Samuels show when he was asking women, would you compete with your friend for a guy? A group of y'all go out. One high value man enters the room. Will you compete with your friend for that guy? And of course, a lot of the callers were like, no, they're going to keep girl code. They're going to stick to girl code. So it's like, I find it very ironic that Kendra G was so against Kevin Samuels, but now she's basically mimicking his shows.
I'm just wondering what kind of options would be available to me. I'll give you a quick synopsis. I'm 42 years old. Last year I used to weigh 203 pounds.
None.
No, I'm not finished.
None. Yeah, you are. You're finished.
I'm done?
Yep.
There's nothing left for me.
Not realistically.
Well, thank you.
So basically tried to come in and say that the problem is men. The problem is there are not enough men with money who are straight looking for women. Wrong. It's that many of you women are unfit for the men you're looking for. You're physically unfit, you're emotionally unfit, you're psychologically unfit, you're relationally unfit.
Where would you rank yourself on the marketplace?
8.
Out of what, 100?
Will we rate from 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay, 9.
Okay. Have a good day. How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
16.
You didn't choose to be single.
I'm sorry?
Overvaluing yourself. The fact that you're not as attractive as you think you are.
I don't want to argue with you, but
You don't have to. I mean, there is no argument to fact.
I'm 5'10".
5'10", dress size?
I'm a dress size 8.
Okay. How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
175.
All right. And if you had to rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10, fresh face out of the shower, your natural hair, you can't use 7. What would you give yourself?
I can't use it. I give myself a solid 9.8.
This bitch. These are y'all women back in the States. You know what I should have done for this video? I should have done this. Also should have done women in other countries rating themselves. We've done it before. You'll ask a gorgeous woman in the Philippines, where do you rate yourself? Oh, I'm average. There's nothing special about me. Ask certain women in the South America, where do you rate yourself among South American women? Oh no, I'm not as beautiful as so and so and so and so. I'm all right. I'm okay. I look good. You rate a woman in some of the Caribbean islands, some of the most gorgeous Rihanna looking chicks, or some of the chocolate chicks in the Caribbean. I'm nice looking. I'm not the diva of my community. But only in the West do women sit back and say, and will look at you in a camera and tell you, I am a 9, a 8. This woman says she's a 9.8. Bruh, this is one of them chicks we all know. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real, fellas. This is one of them chicks you sleep with when you drunk. This is one of them chicks that you sleep with and you were drunk and you got her pregnant, but you knew you was drunk when you did it. This chick right here is custom made for broke simps. See, there are two types of simps. The simps that got money and the simps that ain't got money. And this one here is custom made for the broke simp. You know, the broke simp that ain't got no place to stay, so she let him live with her. That's the broke simp. The Jody from the movie Baby Boy. Did Jody have money? I don't think in the movie Jody even had a job. The broke simp. She custom made for these dudes. Dude, I don't even know. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Other than entertainment, I don't even know why 60% of the women even called into Kevin Samuels. They didn't even qualify for most of the male audience that was listening to Kevin Samuels 5 years prior to when the women started listening to Kevin. For all of us dudes that was listening to Kevin Samuels all those years prior to the women coming on board, most of the women that came on board weren't even qualified for you guys. This right here is a female that we call in the community fuckable. Hey dog, would you get with her, man? She fuckable. Hey dog, would you date her? No, dog, she fuckable though. I'll smash it. She fuckable. And a lot of women don't want to admit they're not wifey, they're not girlfriend, they're not even the side chick. They're just, I'm drunk tonight and I'm horny. She fuckable. And sometimes we don't want to admit that. I will. I done had a lot of chicks that was just fuckable. I don't know why y'all try to act like every woman in y'all arsenal was beauty queens. I don't want to say beauty queens, but deserve to be treated like a queen. She was just so articulate. She was just so full of life and vigor, ready to travel the world. No, some of the chicks that I smashed was only fuckable. They were not meant for me to bring to church, to the company picnic. I was not going to take her to a fundraiser. She would never go on a date. No Christmas gifts, no birthday gifts. She's not going to meet my mama. I ain't going to meet her mama. She is, I'm drunk tonight. I just met you. Let me fuck you. And maybe she could have said the same thing about me, but a lot of you dudes don't want to admit that a lot of the women that y'all smashed was just fuckable. That's why you smashed her. She was just, she wasn't a bad person. You wasn't even trying to get to know her. You just were trying to beat that coochie up for the night and move accordingly. Shout out to our brother Evan in the building once again. He said foreign women are better than American women in every way. Absolutely correct. He said it's not even close. He said, I'm convinced that in the future, he said, I'm going to move to Colombia or Brazil within the next 5 years. Count down. He said, I love them both. He said, American women are done. They're done. I mean, you guys could listen. Those of us who travel aren't naive. We know everybody's not leaving America. Most people aren't. We know that most of y'all gonna be there for next Thanksgiving. So, and for the next 50 Thanksgivings, we ain't got nothing against that. We know that most of y'all gonna fall in love with a chick from the States and have stateside babies. We know this. We're not naive. So when you see us do these channels and these contents, we know that most of the people that watch us just watch us for entertainment, whether it be from DC Rob to Razor Ray to Ace Live to Check in Effect to all of us. My man, More to Life over in the Philippines. Shout out to him and his wife. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, More to Life. Shout out to my brother, Passport, Love and Pursuit. Well, Love, Pursuit and Passports over there in DR, him and his wife. My man Marcus. We know that y'all watch us for entertainment. Y'all ain't going nowhere. But at least listen to what Kevin had to say about if you're going to be in the States, choose the right woman. Because Evan is correct. Comparing the United States to foreign women, it's like night and day. It's like night and day. Shout out to all you guys that are donating by way of like once again I said, as I mentioned, if you can, make sure that this month you donate as much as possible over on Cash App, because that's going to the Children's Cancer Foundation. Appreciate you, gentlemen. Let's get back to the video. She's fuckable.
Okay.
From LA?
Mm-hmm.
You must mean Los Alamos, not Los Angeles.
Los Alamos, do you know where I am?
Yeah, not in reality. If you give yourself almost a 10 in LA.
Why?
That hit her. Did you see her facial expression change? That hit her. When the reality of when Kevin told her how delusional she is for believing that she's almost a 10, you can see her facial expression change. It's written all over her face. She don't have to say a word.
Because of reality?
Why would you not give me a 10 or at least a 9?
Because you're not that cute. You're not that cute. I mean, you're probably a solid 5'6".
Damn, you just dragged me.
Stop dragging you, man. Okay, if you are an LA 9.5 or better, you would not be here talking about you on a man like that. You'd have them lined up.
I do have them lined up.
Not
but
the fuck.
They all got something wrong.
Yeah.
Like they all have something wrong. Like they
Right.
got
So you
kids.
got So you got
They
all
got-
these. So you got all these 30.
No. Okay.
You're not a 9. You're not almost a 10, man. I will give you a between 5 and a 6. You're average to cute.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an insult. But you're not up there with Kelly, Rowland, Beyonce, and Rihanna. That's not what it is.
Okay.
I mean,
So
is that what I want to be honest. Let's say at their how old are you again? 26?
Mm-hmm.
So if I put the 26-year-old Kelly Rowland, 26-year-old Beyonce, 26-year-old Rihanna, and 26-year-old you, they'd say all these.
She 26? Dude, if she looking that hard at 26, could you imagine her at 30 or 36? Man, y'all gonna quit trying to act like I don't know or I don't recognize fuckable when I see it. I recognize when certain women are just fuckable when it comes to intimacy. Now, when it comes to anything else, she could be a completely different person, right? So I don't know her like that. So I'm not here to judge her. What I am saying that many of us have women that we only saw them for and knew that they were only worth, at least in our eyes, sex. And this is a young lady that I could see on a drunk night at 1:30 in the morning, you showing up to her spot while her kids are asleep, beating the brakes off her coochie, and you may not call her for another 2 weeks. And this ain't the first time you did it. This is the type of chick that I'm seeing in her eyes. I don't know if y'all seeing something spectacular. I don't know if y'all would y'all be like Eddie Murphy, come to America for this? Would you come to America for this? All you Eddie Murphys, all you Princess Zumundas, would you come to America for this particular type of woman? No. Let's be real. Would you smash her on a drunk night? Come on, let's be real. On a drunk night and you horny, and she just so happened to be the one to pick up the phone, or she was the one that you saw in the club on the other side of the club, and you were like, come on, let's go get a hotel room. You beat the brakes off her coochie. You beat her face up. She drooling all over the place. She going through a third orgasm. You get dressed, excuse me, and go on about your business. And you make sure she makes it home safely, you know. But other than that, you ain't talking about taking her to church on Sunday. That's why I say y'all gonna quit making me the villain on this live stream. Shout out to my man Ruth. Ruth is raised in the building. Flicky Sticky in the building as well, and Mr. Donnie. Y'all gonna quit making me the arch villain. Yeah, she good for the stroke. Yeah, and there's not. And I'm gonna say something to some of you guys. There's nothing wrong with that. If you think every woman that you're gonna meet in your life is wife worthy, every woman that's ever met us, we weren't husband worthy, right? Men don't got a problem admitting that there's a time in our life we aren't worthy enough to be a husband. Girl, don't marry me. I'm in trouble. Girl, you don't want to marry this. We have no problem as men admitting that we are not husband worthy at a certain time in our life. But all women assume that they are automatically wife worthy because they're born female. Everybody deserves love. There's not enough people for everybody to get love. So now how can you do that when you got over 2 million extra people in the women in the United States, that if every man married a woman, there'll still be 2 million extra women. So everybody does not get love. It doesn't work like that. There's not enough people to give enough. There's not enough men to give out love. Some women that you're going to meet, gentlemen, and I mean even in foreign countries. Let me get to that point before we go further. Even in foreign countries, guys, that's why I say the first one you meet should not be the last one you meet. I'm letting you guys know in all sincerity, many women you're going to meet in other countries are just fuckable. Yes, she's fit, she's feminine, She's friendly. But at the time when you came into the country, you got a lot to focus on with getting your proper place, getting your visa, getting your identification. Maybe you want to get a driver's license. You got so much you got going on. You really don't need a girlfriend or a mate quite yet, but you want to smash her, right? So at this stage of you just coming to the new country, she fuckable. You ain't got no time for no boo. Maybe your 4th month in the country and you've met a certain amount, or maybe your 6th month in the country and you've met a certain amount of women. Cool. Now, if you got somebody prior to going to that country, I got that. I mean, if you met somebody prior to, whether it be online or offline, I understand that. But I'm talking about just us regular guys that like, for example, you got my brother 0 milligram that's here in Cali, Colombia. He's got his visa. He's good. He's taking care of business right now. The first female that he meets and hangs out with should not be the last female that he meets and hangs out with. He's got so much going on that anybody he meets at this stage is basically fuckable. Doesn't mean the person is bad. It means that at this stage of life, they just fuckable. So don't just think I'm talking about women in the States when I say that. If some of you dudes that fall in love with the first chick, or some of you guys, the 45% of y'all that have fallen in love with pay-for-play chicks, pay-for-play chicks are supposed to be fuckable. How the hell y'all fall in love with pay-for-play? I do not get that one. I do not get how 45% of men that go to other countries fall in love with a pay-for-play chick. And I mean love. Some of you have even married the woman that was a pay-for-play. But that ain't none of my business. Let me make sure I got everybody. Shout out to my brother. He said 26, bruh, she out of control. Yeah, for real. Yeah, she big tripping. The hairline looking crazy. That's not even her own hair. Kevin Samuel should have said fresh face, out of the shower, no weave. I would have said no weave. What do you look like with no weave? Yeah, Kevin was being nice for real. When you sit back, you think about how Kevin talked to a lot of women, or just kind of like monotone with a lot of women. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. Yeah, fall in love with pay for, man, Nazarene, these dudes be falling in love with pay for play like that. All she do was swallow one good orgasm. That dude starts shedding that tear while she's sucking him off. Done. It happens here in Colombia, in Brazil, all the time. Dudes be falling madly in love with the pay for play chick. If you ask a dude, hey dude, what was the name of that pay for play man that turned you out to last year, man? Well, what was her name? Could I get a number so I could bring her some business? You got dudes that would not share pay for play like they did when I first came to Colombia, and dudes were going to Thailand. They had no problem with giving whole facts on pay for play. Dudes was always sharing, hey dog, I got this one pay for play, dog. Go and give us some business, dog. She real good. She'll take care of you. Hey brother, I got this other pay for play. Go ahead, you hit her up. She'll take care of you. Now, with this, over the last 5 years since the pandemic, this new wave, man, these niggas be falling in love with the pay for play chick and will dare you to ask him about the pay for play that turned him out. Hey, what's the name of that little Asian pay for play chick that turned you out, dog? I want to hit that. Oh, dog, you can't get mine, dog. That's me, dog. That's me. That belong to me. Belong to you, nigga. Do you not realize why you literally saying belong to you? She getting smashed by 10 other dudes that's getting off the plane while you back in the States. There is no, it's your turn, not your boo. You can't get this new wave, and I'm talking about older dudes and young dudes. You can't get these dudes to share the whole facts on pay for play no more. You don't even hear dudes talk whole facts anymore. Some of you dudes have never even heard the term whole facts before. You're like, what is that? Whole facts? Like Carfax? Whole facts used to be when dudes in WhatsApp groups used to tell you about the good women and the bad women. Like, hey, dog, stay away from this one, man. She a headache and a half, man. You don't want to deal with her, man. I was dealing with her in Sasua. But then they will also tell you, I got another one in Sasua that here's her number, dog. Here's her WhatsApp. I already told her that you're going to hit her up when you get to Sasua. That's when dudes used to give out the whole facts. Now, man, y'all so damn weak. Y'all don't even want to share the whole facts. Y'all be falling in love with the hoes. And now y'all marrying them? Having kids by hoes? Your child is half hoe? Your baby is half hoe. Your baby turned 3, your baby gonna be half hoe. Your baby gonna be 7, your little baby gonna be half you and half hoe. Your little girl gonna be 16, guess what she gonna be? Half hoe. I don't care if you a genius and you got a master's degree in everything in the world, doctorate degree in everything in the world. Guess what? Your baby girl, when she get ready to go to college, she gonna be half smart like you and she gonna be half hoe like her mama. And I know I'm being facetious, but goodness gracious, man, y'all just got to stop falling in love to where you can't even share the information with your boys no more. Oh, man, that's me, dog. That's me. Nah, man, that's me, dog. I can't do that, Dre. So you telling me when you go to Medellin and you do pay for play? Yeah, dog. I do. Could you tell me about some of your hoes? No, dog. I can't do that, dog. I can't share my hoe facts. I can't share hoes, dog. I love my hoe. You love your hoe. That's why I'm glad I didn't come down to Colombia, man, when you niggas came down. My experience would have been fucked up. Waiting for y'all to share the knowledge, waiting for y'all to share where to go and where not to go. I mean that one, I mean from the bottom of my heart. I'm so glad I came down prior to. Because right now, I know his brothers right now that's so glad they went to Brazil before y'all went to Brazil. They went to Philippines before y'all went to the Philippines. They went to Thailand before y'all went to Thailand. Cause y'all, man, y'all make it too hard and shit. Y'all be in Thailand falling in love with hoes. Y'all gonna be in Vietnam falling in love with hoes, marrying hoes in Thailand. What the fuck? All on YouTube with married hoes. Knowing your child gonna be half hoe as soon as it's born. Was it a boy or a girl? No, it's half hoe. Sad. Your baby gonna be half hoe, 3/4 hoe, 3/8 whore. You might as well name your baby girl Champagne. This all sounds like a bad T-Pain song. I'm in love with a stripper, right, bruh? I wish I could lie, but I've been here long enough to see like the metamorphosis of how guys behave. And I kid you not, man. Like I said, it ain't just the young dudes, it's the older dudes too. You can't, man, you can't get the whole facts. You can't get an older dude to pry out of his phone the phone number of a pay for play. It used to be like, man, everybody was just sharing. Everybody knew everybody's pay for play. It was, you knew what all the brothels were because of all your boys. You knew all the pay for play. You knew who to ask for in the brothels. You knew what whores to reach out to, and she would connect you with her girls. Hey, I got your number for so and so and so and so. Me and 5 of my boys are coming down to DR. Do you have some girls that look just like you that you can hook me and my boys up? Send some photos. And since your boy co-signed him and his girl, it was a lot safer. So wasn't nobody getting drugged like that. You ever notice? Check this out, fellas. And I mean this. Did you ever notice that the drugging and the robbery start going up around the world the moment that you dudes stop sharing information about hoes with each other? That's not a coincidence. Y'all, instead of sharing safe pay for play with each other, you dudes are hoarding hoes. You're a hoe hoarder. Say that again 10 times. You're hoarding hoes. And now the dudes that don't know any better are coming, and over the last 6-7 years, robberies and druggings have been going up because y'all not looking out for each other like when in my day. Like in 2015 to 2016, y'all don't give a fuck about each other. Y'all let each other get drugged and robbed instead of just sharing the information on which hoe to deal with, which brothel to deal with, what to do, what not to do. And then y'all want to go on DC Rob or Razor Rays crying and shit when ain't nobody sharing no information anymore. I kid you not, man. Dude, man, if you had one hoe, she was at least in 11 WhatsApp groups. She was at least, hoes would tell you, share my information. If I was that good to you, if I made you feel that good, do me a favor. This is what hoes would say. Share my information in your WhatsApp groups so I can get more clients. That's what it was like when I came to Colombia. Now you motherfuckers, man, please, y'all love them hoes. Love them. Y'all love hoes more than y'all love regular women. Love them hoes, man. I be looking at these dudes like, is these niggas in love with hoes? Gatekeeper, hoe hoarding. These are dudes come down here with a cowboy hat on. What do you do as a profession? I'm a goddamn hoe hoarder. I hold and herd hoes. I'm a goddamn whore holder. I've always corralled whores. That's how these niggas is now. I'm a professional hoe herder. I corral hoes. I don't let nobody get to the ladies. Damn my brother's being safe. Forget about being my brother's keeper. I herd whores. And I'm pretty damn good at it. It's a damn shame, bro. My man Evan said this. He said, I've noticed worldwide that the best women be with are between 18 and 23. I can say that. It depends on the maturity of the woman, of course. He said they are in their prime, most feminine, true, submissive, true, nurturing, this is true, fertile women to have kids on the planet. He said, I'm 31. He said, and I attract 18 to 25 on tiger mode. Yes, sir. I don't need tiger mode means he don't need a bunch of people around him, like Kevin Samuel said. I don't need a whole gang of people in order to get to the ladies. Yes, sir. I ain't mad at you, Evan. Yeah, some of y'all do come down here with a cowboy hat on. I'm a professional hoe herder. I herd hoes as a profession. Yeah, man. This is what I've been doing. I've been doing it for years. Come down here with your cowboy hat tilt to the side, with your spurs on, just walking in slow motion. Give me a shot of whiskey. I'm gonna head back out there and herd a couple more hoes. He said you can take the bro off the plantation, but you can't take the plantation out of these bros. Yes, sir. He said only he can do it. Only he can do that. Yep, himself. And I wish I was exaggerating. I was lying. But guys, and some of you guys that have been traveling long enough, you know I'm telling the truth. That's been in WhatsApp groups, you know I'm telling the truth. Dudes used to always share information. Always. Dudes be sharing so much information about hoes. Even if you weren't going to put it in the group, a dude would be like, hey, Dre, I'm going to hit you up outside of WhatsApp, man. I remember you said that hoe that you dealt with in Medellin. Hook me up with that, dog. And then you just hook that person up with the information outside, and you didn't have to reach out to the hoe. You didn't have to sit back and say, well, let me reach out to the hoe first. And then if she say it's okay, I'll give you her number. No, the hoes was already okay because that's building up their clientele. Especially if they got like 10, 15 decent Americans that's coming in on their rotation. She like, sure, I got a clientele of 15 Americans that's coming in throughout the year. I'm making regular money. Y'all don't think like that. Y'all don't think about these hoes on the business side. We did. Y'all be in love with a hoe. Y'all be caring about no business side with the hoes. Y'all be too busy being in love, man. And then be looking at us dudes that experienced being out there pay for play like we don't know what we talking about. Man, the bitches ain't suck your dick no better than they sucked our dick. Don't act like they're doing something spectacular now that they wasn't doing with us. They were doing the same tricks and sucking the same dicks when we were out there. So if we weren't out there falling in love with hoes, y'all ain't got no business falling in love with hoes. No excuses at all. No excuses at all. Okay, nobody give me an excuse why y'all out there falling in love with the same type of dick sucking that we was out there getting. They ain't doing nothing spectacular. Ain't no new circus tricks that they doing that they weren't already doing with us. Yep, suckers are born every day. Shout out to King Julian in the building. Correct. Let's go back to the video. I don't want to be away from the videos too long, but I just want you guys to realize, man, that these women, some of these women, shout out to them, they're only good for intimacy.
Women are in the same range.
Mm-hmm.
They say you all look in the same range.
I mean, they all have on makeup. They have their hair done.
They have you.
They have nails.
I said fresh face out of the shower. They put you on Cosmopolitan and Glamour and all that other stuff too, right?
I mean, they're not on the same. They're not doing that.
Ma'am, I'm just asking. Have you been do you model professionally?
Not professionally, no.
Have you ever been approached to be on the cover? Ford models. Have you ever had anybody approach you to be on the cover of a national publication for women's beauty?
I have been offered to be a model, but I did.
I know. I got a specific question. On the cover of a magazine dedicated for men's and women's beauty.
Wow. So, okay.
Ma'am, you should, ma'am. Okay, see, the first thing I'm trying to get you to understand. Mm-hmm. You call yourself Barbie. You came in and saying you want a man.
No, that's fine.
Okay, that's what it is. Well, but here's the thing. You came in saying I want a man who's $400,000 or more.
I didn't say that's what I wanted. I'm saying
she said her name is Barbie. She looked more like a Barbara. She looked like old school Barbara. Hey, Barbara. She looked like our auntie Barbara. Grandmama named Barbara. Your school teacher, her first name, Barbara. Your ex-girlfriend's mama name, Barbara. Don't nothing about her look like Barbie, does it? It looks like Barbara. I bet you her first name really is Barbara. Not no Barbie Smith. My name is Barbie. Girl, you look like Barbara. Barbara that used to work down at the bank. That's what I'm saying. She looked like a barber that used to work down at the bank. She looked like Barbara that used to volunteer at the YMCA, the Boys and Girls Club. She looked like Miss Barbara. You know how back in the day you used to call a woman or a man by their first name with a Miss or Mr. Andre? She looked like Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara. She don't look nothing like no damn Barbie. What the hell she talking about some Barbie? Girl, your name is Barbara for this episode.
That's the outcomes you want. Okay.
I'm willing to move. You didn't even ask that.
How about move your standard? Because you're not there. Because here's the reality, ma'am. You're in one of the most aggressive places for beauty. Mm-hmm. So are you saying you're more attractive than Sweetie?
No, she's bomb. I love Sweetie.
She's she's an adjustable 6.
Why would you say a 6? Sweetie is.
I said an adjustable 6. See, this is the problem. You ladies don't know how to rank yourselves. You're average to possibly cute. I mean, let's just keep on moving. Let's keep on moving. You're just not where you think you are. I mean, you're not there. You're not up there with those women. You stand in the regular line to get in with the regular people. They get in VIP and good bottle service.
You stand in the regular line.
Now, as we move on through, a man that's making $400,000 a year in LA, under 35, what does that person do for a living?
He could do real estate, stocks. He could do media. He could do a lot of things. There's a lot of different.
Mm-hmm, right. What do you care if he's black or not?
Does he?
Do you care if he's black or not?
No, I do not.
You got your together.
What does that mean?
Straight up, you ain't got your together.
I don't know what that means.
don't know what that means. I still have no
What
context.
that means is you don't have stability. Okay, you don't have stability. You don't have a home of your own. You have a roommate. Your brother lives in the next room. Okay, you're living with your brother. Your bros are there.
These are men you dated?
These are men that I have dated. Yes.
You have a relationship with them?
Yes.
Was it did it get to the intimate level?
Yes.
So you'll date a man, have to the man, but you don't submit to him.
I do, but I feel like.
So she'll date a bum, spread her legs and her mouth and her throat and her asshole wide open for a bum. Give all her anal treats to a bum. But then when Kevin said, would you submit to him? Oh, hell no. So you will let him smash on his brother's couch while he's sleeping on his brother's couch. You coming over, arching your butthole up in the air, letting him just beat that butthole up. Let him nut all in you. But you don't want to submit to him because he living with his brother. But you had a relationship with these type of dudes. That's why, let me bring this back, because I want you guys to look at her facial expressions as Kevin tells her the truth. She comes in as if she knows what she's talking about. I know I'm graphic. But hey, this is the barbershop. Just watch her facial expressions as Kevin breaks down and tells her, so you let them do this, do that, do this. You let them. Notice she didn't say just one dude. She was the one that said these type of guys or men or dudes, meaning plural. That means that she let dudes just smash her back to back bums. Women want to get mad at bums, but they love sex with bums.
You don't have stability. Okay, you don't have stability. You don't have a home of your own. You have a roommate. Your brother lives in the next room. Okay, you're living with your brother. Your bros are there.
These are men you dated?
These are men that I have dated. Yes.
Bam, see how that face changed? All Kevin asked was, while you fussing about these men, are these the men, plural, that you've dated?
You had a relationship with them?
Yes.
Was it did it get to the intimate level?
Yes.
So you'll date a man, have to the man, but you don't submit to him.
I do, but I feel like
this is the funny part. They don't even consider sex a form of submission. If I got your ankles, girl, pushed all the way to your earlobes, are you not in a position of submission? If I got my balls to the walls to the back of your throat, is that not you drooling all over my ankle because you can't swallow it all? Is that not a form of submission? If you bend over with both hands and open up them cheeks and I plunge into that booty hole, is that not a form of submission? It's crazy how they look at sex as different from submission. If I bring my boy in the room and tell my boy to share in the reindeer games like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, is that not a form of submission? It's amazing how women don't even realize that one of the forms, just one of the forms of submission is intimacy. Intimacy is a form of submission. If you're not submitting to him, it's considered, for YouTube purposes, grape. Am I not lying? If he's taking it and you don't want to voluntarily give it to him, that's grape, right? But if you're volunteering to give it to him, that means that you're submitting your body to be twisted, turned, enjoyed upon from room to room, couch to the back of a car, to the back of a truck, to the ladies' room, to the men's room, from the windows to the wall, to the sweat drop. Okay, y'all get my point. Y'all get my point. Right? This is a family show. That is a form of submission. But they don't see that intimacy as a form of submission. And that's one of the weirdest things. Yeah, sex is submission, but they don't understand. I never submit to a man, but you would let a dude that's a bum twist you into submission. How often are you on top, ma'am? Every time? Not normally. Normally the man is on top or got you to the side or he's dragging you through the house on hands and knees. And you want to tell me that? I'm done. That's how dingy these women sound. That's how dingy they sound. I don't want to submit to a man, but you will submit to many men. Many men. You will submit to many men, but you don't think that that is submission because it's called sex. He said, if you let him talk, facts. Shout out to Brooklyn Tail in the building. Brooklyn said that he said these guys are so out of touch. He said they sipping AI broads on the bruh. Do you know how much money AI chicks are making on the internet? AI chicks on Instagram are cleaning. AI chicks on TikTok. I've been following that trend for like the last 2 years, man. AI chicks are killing it. Shout out to you, Brooklyn. You ain't lying, brother. Let's go back to the video.
How are you having the man who doesn't have it? You knew that?
Exactly.
Get off.
Come through, Kevin.
She got quiet now.
Exactly.
But sometimes it's
No. What I'm
answering
pointing out is you date men. We all pick who we date.
But can I answer your question, please?
You've already answered it.
I didn't. You asked me why. Why am I
think she's gonna say
someone who doesn't have it together? So let me answer it, please.
No.
Wow, man.
I know what she was gonna say. She didn't even need to answer the question because I knew she was gonna say he switched up on her. I knew she was gonna say he manipulated her. He showed her one side of him, and then after he got the pum pum, then he switched up on her. Like all of the baby daddies apparently switch up on them. Like where's your discernment, sis? But that's why I always say, whenever they're complaining about their dusty baby daddy, they're talking about, oh, they're dusty. The baby daddy is a dusty, the baby daddy is a deadbeat. They do not realize that it exposes them more than their baby daddy. It makes you look bad more than your baby daddy because you see trash lying down there trashing. You see trash not doing nothing but trashing, and you go over there go pick up trash. And not only did you pick up trash, but you reproduce with trash. What on earth you expected? Trash was going to change? Trash was going to stop being trash once you get pregnant? It exposes you more because you can't blame trash for being trash. You blame the person who go pick up trash, who go reproduce with trash. So all of them talking about, oh, their baby daddy dusty, the baby daddy's a deadbeat, the baby daddy this and that and that. It's like, sis, it's more embarrassing to you. It is more embarrassing for you because you opened your legs and gave a deadbeat your most prized possession, which is your womb. The ghetto. But here's what it is. Just like the first girl with the...
You ever look at some old pictures and be like, yup, that's when I should have stopped eating right there. Yeah, O2. Yeah, O2, because unbeknownst to me, my back finna take the fuck off of my ass. You know that pic you took about 20 years ago when you thought you was fat. But now your big ass got fat. And you wish you could be the fat you were when you thought you was fat. You look at that pic and be like, damn, I had a collarbone. Now our neck thick as hell like tree trunks with earrings. And you don't even realize you're getting big till it's too late. Big backness don't happen overnight. It's a slow process, like inflation. It'll start real subtle, like when you start sucking in to button your jeans. But you know, you can blame that on the dryer. I just took these bitches out the dryer. They still hot. You don't really notice till somebody tag you in a photo. Damn, where that linebacker come from? I knew it was over when my towel stopped wrapping around all the way. You and the towel just agreeing to disagree. We ain't gonna make it. Like, oh, so this towel...
She said she couldn't wrap the towel around her waist no more.
Fat phobic. As soon as you gotta start taking your selfies like this, that's when you know it's over. When you got an angle, you got to catch the angle. You got to catch that. When you start using your purse to hide your stomach, that's another sign. I'm about, it's just water weight. Bitch, what you drinking? Your water from the fire hydrant? And we try to deny it at first. You know, like, oh, I'm just bloated. Bitch, since New Year's Eve 2025? Or we try to tell ourselves, oh no, we just thick in all the right places. What places, bitch? Anywhere, everywhere, all at once. And the older we get, the harder it is to lose. It's like you got a soul tie with your stomach. That motherfucker ain't going nowhere. Everybody got an old ass pair of jeans. They can't fit no more. That they say, oh, I'm gonna get back in them. They're just hanging up in your closet, waiting on you to get back in them. Girl, throw them apple bottoms away, bitch. You're not getting back in the apple bottom. You go from Buddy Love to Sherman Clump in 3 summers. Whoa, and don't nothing humble you like trying on last summer's clothes. God damn. You went from crop top to muffin top real fast. Thighs be rubbing together like Birdman hands. I blame leggings because they the reason we didn't even know that our backs was getting that big. Because you could fit your big ass in a size small leggings and still think you was okay. Bitch, you was a 16. Ladies, we just got so big and so solid, so heavy. We're like little anvils. And you know it's getting bad when your titties start sitting on your stomach like an armrest. Yeah. Can't even wear our nigga shirts without looking like Winnie the Pooh. I don't even wear waist beads no more. Bitch, I was just wasting beads. Pop 4 of them in a month. And talking about this happy weight. Well, bitch, you need to calm the fuck down because all that happy shit got your shit bigger than a motherfucker. Go through your nigga phone or something. The shit out of control.
I'm being honest, it's not cool.
That's not cool at all. At all. Let me skip to the next part. For the next part? The next?
Another woman.
There we go. Bring that beat back.
One. Just one.
How long were they together?
Like, I mean, the oldest one is like 12.
How long were they together?
Yeah, like 12 to 15 years.
And he didn't marry her?
Did he? He didn't.
But another woman.
But he also told me she never talked about marriage.
Another woman had 1, 2, 3 children with this man and was with him for 12 to 15 years, and he didn't put a ring on her finger. Yet she did a far more than quit her job. She produced 1, 2, 3 kids and never got a ring. You've been around for 2 Valentine's days. He ain't gonna marry you.
Reality that needs to be said out loud is
that was a good call, Kevin. Said the dude got 3 kids by one woman he was with for like 10, 15 years. Kevin said you only been around 2 Valentine's days. He ain't gonna marry you. Damn, Kev. 2 Valentine's days, that's all she get.
is that as black men age, their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look, no matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us. And speaking of fertility, that is another reason that I want younger black women to seek marriage and partnership in college or right after, if that's what they choose. Because the number of college-educated black men is so low when compared to black college-educated women that we're all going to be targeting the same small pool of men. And as we heard today, on most campuses, there's like 7 black women students for every 1 black man student. Y'all do the math. So here's my advice. If you are a young black woman in college and you know in your heart and in your head that you want to prioritize family, I suggest that you simultaneously pursue that MRS degree right along with that BA or JD. Because a handful of black college-age men that actually do desire to get married soon, and they do share that value system, and family is a priority for them too, Y'all, that is an incredibly small pool, and it's shrinking as you get older. And by the time you reach my age, 40, you will be faced with different choices relating to life partnership and motherhood. Now, I'm not saying that delaying marriage or motherhood is a bad option, but
now, mind you, before she goes any further, this is a woman that was married twice. Once to a brother, once to a white dude. So she figured that being with a brother wasn't worth it. So she ran to Zaddy. Then she realized Zaddy didn't want to deal with her. And then now she's pregnant because she got some eggs. Got some sperm from the sperm bank, combined it with her eggs. And now she thinks she's going to be happy as a single mom.
it's one that comes with its own consequences. And our women deserve to know on the front end of their decision making.
Let's just talk about your cookies. They're getting older and they've been used.
That don't mean nothing.
You're right, they don't.
Oh, you are Henri. You are.
No, I'm honest. I'm honest, ma'am.
Let's be realistic, Samuel. It's about value.
Yeah, and your value is low.
Oh, wow. And how do you know that?
Because you're 5'4" and 200 pounds.
Okay.
And 37 years old with 2 kids. That's how I know. Damn. In Kentucky.
Okay. That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
You never seen my body before.
I don't have to see your body. I know you're 5'4" and almost 200 pounds with 2 kids in Kentucky. And I see your picture. And I'm listening to how you talk. And I'm listening to your energy. I'm listening to your tone. I'm listening to your relationships. See, what it is, you ladies don't like when somebody is this direct with you. Honest. I got no dog in this fight. I had a woman on here earlier and I told her she was absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to screw you. You ain't giving me no money. What am I getting out of this?
Nothing.
So why do I have to lie?
You don't. And like I said, I have tough skin, so it doesn't, you're talking
about value, ma'am. I ask you, what product on the market increases in value with age and use? Nothing. You're older, you're used, and your value is lower than it was when you were 25 with no kids than when you was with 20 before you had your first child. That's when your value was the highest, before you had a child. The ladies know this is true. Women would rather be second, third, or fourth in a rotation of the kind of man that her and her friends want than to be number one of the third string guy. The second string guy is trying to become the first string guy. So, gentlemen, understand the psychology of this whole thing. If you are not getting married, which many modern men are opting not to do, how are you going to maintain leverage in the sexual marketplace? You maintain leverage with the woman you have by the other women. Oh, I know some women are hot, but you're hot because I'm telling the truth. Because all this, what do I bring? He's got to prove himself to me, and I am the table. See, bump all that. Fuck this shit, all that I am the table shit goes out the window when they are racing, trying to keep up with the keeping up with the other women who are getting your attention. Emotional damage. That's right, emotional damage. A lot of these women stop worrying about being so full of their pride and everything else because, guys, after age 30, 50% off, but you're still moving like she's still full price.
Where exactly is he at now?
Malcolm X was right all along. Look where he's at. Martin Luther King was right all along. Where's he at? This is why I'm so glad I am an average-looking dude that built himself up to the point that he has options and doesn't have to put up with the BS from women like her in any way, shape, or form. It's a beautiful thing. I suggest all men do the same thing, and then you can leave women like her in the dust where they belong.
Denominator in all of our relationships.
I don't know. I don't know. It's the patience.
You know what a common denominator is?
Yeah, it's the bottom line. Yes, I know.
No, that's not what a common denominator is.
What
the
is
same thing.
What is it? The only common denominator in all of our relationships is us.
Correct. But men these days, it's difficult because they want their cake and eat it too.
It's always the man, huh?
It could be the woman too, but
No, we're talking about you. So if I talk to all your exes and ask them how did they experience you, what do you think they'd say?
they're gonna give good stuff out. They're gonna say I have a little attitude and my mouth is slick, but that's about it.
That's about it?
I want y'all to notice something again. When Kevin asked her that question, watch how her facial expression changes when she starts to realize that if her exes was to talk about her, what would they say? Watch how her facial expression changes when the reality hits her like, damn, I was an ass. I'm bringing that back so you guys can see that. The whole time she's talking confidently. But once he says, what would your exes say about you? All of a sudden her expression changes like, oh shit, I was trash.
What is it?
The only common denominator in all of our relationships is us.
Correct. But men these days, it's difficult because they want their cake and eat it too.
It's always the man, huh?
It could be the woman too, but
no, we're talking about you. So if I talk to all your exes and ask them how did they experience you, what do you think they'd say?
They're gonna give good stuff out. They're gonna say I have a little attitude and my mouth is slick, but that's about it.
Watch her face. Banging.
That's about it?
Yeah. They gonna say good stuff. I mean, as far as the bad stuff, but they gonna say I'm independent.
Who gives a shit about? No disrespect, man. Who gives a shit that you're a functioning adult? Nobody cares that you've been holding it down. That means you're taking care of yourself. But you say they're gonna say you got an attitude and a slick mouth, and that's it.
That I'm loving and caring. That I'm loving and caring.
So much so that you got an attitude and a slick mouth. What makes women like you think that that's acceptable?
I speak my mind. If nothing don't feel right, then
that's why you're alone. That's why you're alone.
I want a man that's definitely going to be able to pay the bills, like take care of me, but I still want to be able to have the option to work and do like my career, have a career and still have kids.
Okay, so you want it all?
Yeah.
Okay, how much money is a man going to need to make to be able to pay all the bills for a family of 4?
Probably well over $400K.
What percentage of men in this country make over $400,000?
I would say maybe 2 to 4%. Probably not a lot.
1.
Okay.
1%. So let's go back to what you said. I feel. Men don't care about what you feel. We think, act, and do. Men hit the financial stride between 45 and 55. Are you prepared to marry a man that's 45 years old or older?
No.
So you're a delusional black woman.
Don't go out with a man on one date that you would not have sex with. Don't go out on a second date if you don't plan on having sex with him. See, that makes you accountable for picking the men you go out with, not just going out to have a good time because it's on somebody else's time and their money. Our time and our money is valuable to us. And if you don't understand it, then you do it this way. You pay for everything until sex happens. Everything. Uber, the food, the drinks, everything. All on you. All on you. And then after sex happens, then he starts. You don't get a payment.
That wouldn't be a problem, but wouldn't that be like...
hold on, ma'am. I need to finish. Then it starts. You don't get your money back. Now go ahead.
Wouldn't that be kind of living like in a masculine type of energy, though?
No, it will be living in an honest type of energy. See, if you had to do that, man, how many men do you think you go out with? The amount of men you would go out with if you thank you.
When I go out,
Thank you. See, if a woman had to see, I tell you, gentlemen, listen, watch where a woman puts her money. Where they put their money is where their heart is. See, a woman is not going to spend her money on a man that she's not going to be serious, that she's not going to be with. She wouldn't do it, but she'll take your money and your time. This is a perfect call for people to understand that you don't have to be overly masculine and aggressive to still think of men as a utility, as a tool to be used. Nothing in the conversation I've had with you, young lady, says that you want to be married for a man. It's all me. It would be incumbent upon you to make sure that you are asking yourself the questions. What do I want out of life?
Mm-hmm.
What am I prepared to do to get what I want out of life? It is incumbent upon you to vet the kind of man you're dealing with, because
you stupid, Ron.
Don't waste your time.
Hey, you can't be cracking jokes that I was thinking about her lips. She got the lips are lipping. Hey, if anything she got going on in her life, the lips are lipping. That's one thing I can't give her credit for. Those lips are lipping.
And don't waste his time. And our money and our time, we don't want it wasted. You guys have no problem wasting our time because it's our money. Ask your husband why y'all divorced. What would he tell me?
Domestic violence.
Okay. How often did you beat his ass?
No, I'm the victim. And I'm okay with that. I thank God I got out alive.
And how long you been divorced?
For 2 years.
How long were y'all married?
7 months.
So now hold on. I know I got a new calculator, but you got kids that are like in their 20s.
Right.
About 2 different guys or about one?
About one.
Why didn't you marry him?
The last one?
No, the one that...
Here we go.
Where would you rank yourself on the marketplace?
8.
Out of what, 100?
Okay, what?
See, that's the thing right there. It's kind of sad that it didn't come out until after Kevin died. How many white people watched Kevin Samuels too? That I think that was the saddest thing that I saw about Kevin. Well, one of them was once he died, how many white people from around the world came out the woodworks talking about how much they miss him and how important he was to their relationships.
What is this? What we rating from 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay, 9.
Okay. Have a good day. Out of what, 100?
Okay.
Bro, hang up on that nigga, man. He's trash.
I'm listening. I just want to.
Who is this? Is that Big Shirley?
He said, "Is that Big Shirley?" You know he talks shit. That's him.
I mean, I'm trash. See, that's what I'm saying. This woman, this so-called woman, supposed woman, can say I'm trash. What have I said that's wrong, Big Shirley? Bring the facts, the data, the statistics. Don't bring your trash ass attitude and take your bonnet off if you're gonna get on here.
Bitch, I don't want to go hang on that fucking.
Yeah, that's what, and see, and that's what I mean. That's all you gotta do. That comes out to bitches and everything else. That's why your fat ass gonna die by yourself.
Hang by myself.
Kick rocks. You can't make this shit up.
My name is Donna.
Oh, this one. He wrong.
My name is Donna.
He wrong for this one.
Thank you.
What would I be without you?
How come he gonna pull a Ja Rule up on the sister, man? Why Kevin want to do that to the sister? He can pull the Ja Rule up on her.
I'm confident. Let me come in here and make a complete asshole of myself for no reason. Murder. What would I be without you?
Oh man, bring that one back. Bring that one back. He can hit the sister with the Ja Rule.
You can't make this shit up.
My name is Donna. My name is Donna. Thank you.
What would I be without you? I'm confident. Let me come come in here and make a complete asshole of myself for no reason. Murder! Oh, that way you now, yo. John, love you, honey. You got to go.
Oh, you sexy as a motherfucker. Hey, Shirley. Hi, big ones. Hey, Shirley, how you doing? Because you... No, you look fat.
I'm not.
You look fat and you look old.
It does. I can pull guys like nothing. I mean, that doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Stop it. You're almost 300 pounds. Talking about you can pull guys.
Anything. I can fix that.
You gonna pull a hamstring trying to walk.
You were married to a man with 3 kids. Was he working?
Yes, sir.
Did you have to work?
I didn't have to.
So you were married to a man that you didn't have to work and you had all 3 of your kids, and yet you thought you could divorce him and find better. Great. Before you met him at 27, between 18 and 27, what happened here?
I was with him as my high school sweetheart. Is that a whoop?
So you were with a man that you've known and you've seen him grow from high school to 27. He married you, put you in a position that you did not have to work. You had 3 children, yet you decided to divorce him and go elsewhere. And then you want to talk about how you struggled to be something. See, that's where all that comes in place. Nobody's going to give you credit for struggling. You chose it.
I agree. Like I said, I was young.
No, man. Some of you don't deserve a second chance.
Many women today have the social skills of a 6th grade boy. Women are walking around cussing like men. Big as men. Shout out to Obsidian. Big and violent. You're not ladies.
You got the Obsidian shout out. Shout out to Obsidian Ali.
Ladies, you're not feminine. You're not the women that your grandmothers or great grandmothers and people were. Come on now.
I got beans, greens, potatoes.
And then you get mad when somebody like myself comes along, and then all of a sudden you got folks coming out and tell, no, sister, that ain't the problem. That ain't the problem.
How are you?
I'm 5'3".
Dress size.
I'm like a 4. A 4 or 5.
You mind backing the camera up?
My face looks a lot heavier. I hold a lot of weight in my face, but I'm petite.
Not a 4'5". She said she petite in a 4'5". Shout out to the OG Obsidian. Yes, sir. More like a 14, 15, 14, 16.
Do that so we can see up and down.
Well, I don't really have like real clothes on right now. I kind of have. I recently had surgery, so I have like
What kind of surgery?
I don't want to blast myself. You got like 6,000.
Okay. What's the most you've ever weighed?
150 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, you look much bigger than a dress size 4.
I'm not, trust me.
But you put yourself arguably next to Beyonce. If I put your picture and made it pop up on everybody's phone
Don't do this.
10 o'clock tomorrow morning and said, do these 2 women match? Are these 2 things equal? You think the world would say, yes, this person and this person, yep, they're in the same category.
Just on looks?
Just on your face.
I mean, I think it depends.
I said worldwide.
It depends on who.
No, ma'am.
It don't depend.
Yes or no.
It don't depend.
She got her daddy features strong. She got all her daddy features. All of them. Every feature her daddy got. Complexion, nose, eyebrows, ears. She got her daddy features. Jawline. She looked like the dude that still owe you $20. She looked like the dude that's on the airplane that keep on disturbing everybody. She looked like the dude that won't pass the weed. Pass the weed, girl. Puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff, pass. She got her daddy features. That is definitely daddy's little girl. Yes, sir. That's daddy's little girl and daddy's little man at the same time. She's sitting up there with the Home Alone pajamas on right now. Looking like she in the movie Colors with iced tea. I don't even know what type of bonnet. That's a male bonnet. That's not even a female bonnet on. Girl, you got your daddy features. Goodness gracious.
Worldwide average.
Yes.
That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. I mean, you beautiful and all, but come on.
Beautiful, and I'm beautiful.
She beautiful. She beautiful. Man, she got facial features like she could take a photo in 1820 and look like she belonged there. She could take a photo in 1960 and look like she, you know how some people just look like they belong in every era? She could have took a photo in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s and still look like she belonged in that era. Looking like Blackie Smurf. Looking like Brownie Smurf, the first black Smurf. She got the Smurf nose. Looking like the offspring of Smurfette. For real. If she don't look like her pappy, I's that baby's pappy.
Beautiful, so I don't think that I'm not offended.
Man, she got a female voice, but I'm telling you, I'm looking at all man. I think I owe that man $20, man. I think that dude, I think I owe that man $20, man. He looked like somebody I owe. He looked like somebody I might owe $20 to.
No, we offended.
It's not a matter of being offended. You're delusional.
You're delusional.
I don't think I'm delusional.
No, you're delusional.
Well,
I mean, JK said we lie too much in the States. Shaking my head. Toughen up, black man. Yeah, for real. He's sitting up there calling her beautiful, gorgeous. She brown as brown as my belt. Goodness gracious. Right.
Okay, you're 39. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 baby daddies, and they all gangbang.
She got 3 baby daddies. They all gangbang. And she calling Kevin Samuels. What's going on? We're going to come back to that one. There was a question that was asked earlier. Yeah, Tori said this. Shout out to Tori with the $20 love. He said this was too savage. Yes, Kevin was a beast. He was straight honest with them. Our brother David asked a question earlier, David Dice, in regards to international health insurance. We're going to come back to the topic. We're just going to take a few seconds out in regards to if you are applying for a visa in another country and you need to get international health insurance, then what do you do? How do you choose which is the one for you? So we're gonna talk about that for a split second. Then we're going to come right back to the video. Let's do the screen share. And we're going to go here. Chrome. Nope. Not there. Here we go. We're going to go right here. Real quick. It's going to take a split second, guys, but it's very important for us all. Let me move this down for a second. And move this up on stage. Okay. Let me see if I can enlarge this, make this larger. Make this larger. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. I guess I couldn't make that too much larger. Or I could have put it back over here and it could have. Let's see if I do this. I put it back here. Oh, it wasn't connected there. Okay, I see what it is. I see. let's see if I try it this way. I'm trying to make it larger for you guys to be able to see on screen. Okay, it's not letting me do that. All right. Okay. There we go. Stretch it out that way. Why didn't it let me stretch it? Okay, cool. We'll work with what we got. I'm just trying to make it large enough for you guys to see. Okay, right here. Let's go to the section where it talks about international health insurance. Right here, okay? This is what you're going to be needing when you apply for a visa. Any country. If you don't have international health insurance, I'm telling you, you will not be able to get an approved visa in most countries. You can buy insurance in that country once you have been approved for a visa. For example, our brother, once again, 0 milligram, he has his visa. Now, once he gets his cellular or his ID in Colombia, he will be able to get Colombian health insurance. And that's with any country. But before you get international health insurance, before you buy insurance in that new country, you're going to have to get international health insurance. Why? Or while you apply for your visa. I hope you guys are following me. While you're applying for your visa, you need to have international health insurance. These are the things that you're going to be looking for. I wish I'd have opened up this over here. Make it larger. Let me see. Because I do want to make this a little larger because this is important. Let's see. Let's see if I can open it up over here. That's what I'll do. And make this larger. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let me move it over here on this screen. Because this is important, guys. I want you guys to see this. Okay. So I'm going to change the screen over. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Remove this. Stop that screen share and bring it over to here. So now we can see. All right, there we go. Move me out of the way. Okay, these are international health insurance companies. I'll be dropping some of the links for you guys. Once again, if you are looking to get a visa in any country, I don't care what country it is, they're going to ask you, do you have international health insurance? Not travel insurance. Travel insurance is just for that particular trip, whether it be 2 days, whether it be 2 months. That's what travel insurance is. International health insurance covers you for the full year or 2 years of your visa. So the country wants to make sure that you are covered in case that anything happens to you. You have international health insurance to cover you no matter what takes place during the lifetime of your visa. If your visa is a year visa that's going to be approved, or if it's going to be a 2-year visa that's going to be approved for most of these countries. Okay? So I hope you guys are with me thus far. Okay. So one of them, for example, and I broke these down, the starting for around $45 to $50 a month for the basic package is Safeway. So if I clicked on Safeway, I'm going to drop the link down there. This is Safeway Insurance. And this is for nomads or for people that are living outside the United States or for remote workers. And so you just go to the insurance, so forth and so forth. This is Safeway. So I'm going to drop the link for Safeway right now. And theirs is between $50 to $75 a month. Now, David asked me the question earlier, Andre, which package should I choose? We're gonna look at just a couple packages, but for the most part, I'm gonna share some of the best ones that people are looking at right now. I purposely have these here. This one is World Nomad. It's an international health insurance. If I click on that one, it's $50 to $75 a month for your premium. And that covers you for the whole year. That covers you for the whole year. In other words, nomads or people that travel from one country to another country. And these are some of the things that they cover: your emergency medical expenses, trips, cancellations, so forth and so forth. And they will cover you for the whole year. And it has all type of information up here as well. So I want to drop the link to this one for your international health insurance. Even if you're not moving to another country yet, guys, you want to save these links. So just because you don't need them this year, you might need them in a couple of years, okay? Once again, the question that David asked me, Andre, which one do you choose? Let's choose one more. Let's go back and look at one more before I show you guys how to choose which one. IMG, very well known among the travel community. A lot of guys use IMG Global. Their premiums is usually from $60 to $75 a month. Let's click on IMG. And let's see if they pull up with their international health insurance package right here. And then it tells you how long you want to be away and which package you want to get, their services, their resources. And they tell you the different type of insurance packages they have. For example, IMG has regular travel insurance. They have a medical insurance package just for medical, but they also have international health insurance. That's the part that you want to look for, guys. International health insurance, because it covers you for the duration of the average visa. The average visa around the world is a year to 2 years. Some of them are longer. Some of them are shorter than 2 years, but most of them are a year to 2 years. So you want to, let's drop IMG. So you want to choose, we're just going to look at these three right now. Right now, you want to choose, like I said, just give me a few more moments, guys. We'll be done with this. Then we'll get back to Kevin. But this is important for you guys. So when you're going to another country, you need that medical insurance that goes on your application, even if you're applying for your visa while you're back home. So even if you're back in the States and you're applying for your visa for Barcelona, or you're applying for, I don't want to say Barcelona, but Spain itself, or you're applying for a visa and you're going to live in Vietnam for a year and you're applying for a visa, you're going to need international health insurance. They're going to say, how can you cover yourself in case of major emergencies and a surgery that needs to take care of you? And if you don't have that, they will not accept your application around the world. You cannot say, well, that's just Colombia. No, it's not. Nowhere is going to accept your visa if you do not have international health insurance, because if anything happens to you on their soil, they're going to say, we're not paying for it. You're not one of our citizens. That's why you have to have international health insurance prior to or while you're applying for your visa in these new countries. Okay, now here's the part that David was asking me about. How do you choose which one? How do you know? How do you know which one to choose from? I've got a couple more right here. How do you know? How do you know? Cigna is a good one too. How do you know which one to choose from? This is how you know. Tips to choosing a plan. I have all this in the book. So, and if you're on the Patreon, I'm going to drop the link to the Patreon. If you're in the Patreon, this information is right there for you. All the whole thing, step-by-step requirements for your visa. All the requirements, step A, B, C, D, all the way down. Everything that you need for your visa, this information is already in the Patreon. So guys who are in the Patreon already know that it's there. So let's look at this. These are more insurance companies, but let's look at the tips. First, visa requirement. Ensure that the plan meets your specific requirements, Dave. There are guys that are going to be traveling that are Austin Holloman's age, 26, 27. They may not need as much coverage as us dudes that are 58, 57 will need. So you're going to have to take that in consideration. Number two, the coverage limits. Look at the coverage limits, what it excludes, and the deductibles to ensure the plan provides adequate protection. You got to make sure that you know that if anything happens, what will be your premiums. Does it cover medicine? Oh, it doesn't cover medicine? Do you need it to cover medicine? You need to start looking for stuff like that. Geographic coverage. Does the plan cover all the countries, at least all the countries that you go to? Does the plan cover at least all the countries that most of us go to? If it doesn't, no use of getting that particular plan if it doesn't cover the countries that you go to. Number four, pre-existing conditions. Some of us are old heads. Do you have any pre-existing conditions that will keep you from qualifying for that particular coverage? Not all coverages will tell you disqualify, but some might. So you want to look for it when you're looking for insurance. It's not just about a decent price, but also does it cover these things? And number five is customer reviews. What do other people have to say about it? It's not just about what you have to say about in regards to getting your visa. I'm gonna get the cheap one because I just need it to get my visa. That's cool, but you better hope don't nothing happen to you while you got the cheapest one. Now, mind you, all the ones that I have on the list are all the top ones that are used by expats around the world. There are over 9 million of us expats, almost 10 million. Most of us use at least one of these when we're applying for our visa. Most of us use one of these when we're applying for our visa. Now here's the last part I want to mention before we go back to Kevin Samuels. If your budget is strict, use Safeway or World Nomad. I already dropped the links to those. However, if you can stretch your budget slightly while you're applying for your visa, you may find more comprehensive coverage with providers such as IMG and Cigna. I'll drop the link for Cigna too. Always compare multiple quotes to find the best that fits your needs. So let me scroll back up to where Cigna is, and we'll go into that one real quick. And I will drop the link for Cigna. International health insurance. A lot of guys have never heard of international health insurance because you haven't applied for a visa before. But if you're going to live in a country for a year or 2 years or beyond, you're going to need to have health insurance coverage. And so we're going to look at the one with Cigna, and there we go. So let me drop the link for that one. Copy that. And remember what we just mentioned. These are the things that you're going to look out for, David. Does it meet your requirements? What about the coverage? Does it have any limitations, like it doesn't cover medication? Or does it cover medication? Number two, does it cover all the countries that you plan on going to? What about if you got any pre-existing conditions, Dave? You got to make sure that insurance coverage covers that. And what do other customers have to say about that particular insurance company? Let me drop the link to Sigma into the group, and then we can get back to our brother Kevin Samuels. So I hope I answered that question for you, Dave, as well as other guys that will be relocating to other countries. This is not a situation of you can do it or can't do it. It is, if you're going to apply for a year-long visa or a 2-year visa or even a residency in another country, you better believe they're going to ask you, how are you going to cover yourself if anything happens, since you aren't technically a citizen of our country? If you're not a citizen of our country, and I know some of you guys can say, well, if I go to this other country right here, I can use some of my military benefits. You're correct. But even some of you military guys, I want you to hear this. This is important. Even some of you military guys in many countries, not all, But many countries, you cannot use your military benefit on your visa. You can't say, well, hey, I got my medical is covered by military. And there are countries that don't have American military facilities to cover you. Some do, many do, but many don't. So if you're in the military and you just assume, I don't need this information, that's just for those guys, those for the mere mortals. That's for the pedestrians. That was for the regular people. I'm ex-military. I got all these military benefits, so therefore I don't need that. Bruh, you need it just as much as we do if the country in which you plan on going to does not allow you to use your military medical coverage as a tool to apply for a visa. You might be able to use it when you officially have your visa, but you may not be able to use it before, meaning while you're applying with your visa. Completely different. And I know a lot of military guys that we work with in regards to applying for your visa, and Colombia does not take, when it comes to your application, your military benefits. Shout out to you guys that are here. I hope I gave a little bit more clarity to that. Just a little bit more clarity. Shout out to all you guys. Let's get ready to get back to our brother Kevin. I think I dropped all the links. Yeah, I just dropped that signal as well. Just wanted to let you guys know. Yes, that's health insurance. Yes, sir. AMSM. That's your international health insurance. Most of us are accustomed to regular at-home insurance, right? Most of us are used to just regular insurance coverage at home. International health insurance covers you across countries. And like I mentioned, I give you a perfect example with me and with other brothers that are down here. Once we got our visa approved, then I could apply for Cigna, Colombian's health insurance. But without an approved visa, I couldn't apply for Cigna, Colombia's health insurance. While I was in the visa stage, I needed to have my own international health insurance. I'm not talking about life insurance. Make sure you get your life insurance. But I'm talking about international health insurance. A lot of guys think that they can go to other countries, just grab a visa, and that'll be it. And they're going to ask you, okay, where's your international health insurance? Huh? What? What you mean, huh? What? Where's your international health insurance coverage? Well, yeah. Once you get your international health insurance coverage, sir, then we can talk about you coming into our country. There's a lot of countries like that. He said, you know, at what point I hope all the gangbangers take these chicks and I don't have time for the foolish one. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but yeah. Just imagine that the cost that you pay for health insurance in the state. Dude, Andre and I together, we pay $100 a month for our, and we got the best of the best of the best of Cigna in Colombia. We got the best health insurance. Why? I'll be 60 in 2 years. The Colombian laws are whatever level of health insurance you're on, if you're on basic or if you're on the most expensive ones, whatever you're on at your 60th birthday, it can't be changed. You can't say, well, I know brothers down here that came to Colombia and they started with the basic one. Once they got their visa approved, they started with just give me the basic. And now they can't go any higher. They can't get the house calls. They can't get the best medical as far as their teeth. They can't get the best surgeons, best. Why? They're over 60. And instead of applying for the best of the best when they first came to Colombia, they applied for the basic. Okay. And they came to Colombia at 63 years old. And Colombia said, if you sure that's what you want to choose? Yes, just give me the basic. And they took the basic. And then a few years later, they're like, I'm 67. I want to have the best of the best. Oh, it's too late. Colombia said, after 60, you cannot switch your medical insurance. Number 2 with Colombia when it comes to insurance. If you are overweight, fellas, there are many countries that are like this when it comes to medical insurance. Not your international health insurance. I'm talking about after your visa has been approved. Now I'm talking about after your visa has been approved. If you come to these other countries and you are overweight, many countries will not allow you to buy their local health insurance, including Colombia. Come to Colombia, be a fat ass if you want to. You ever notice that there's not that many fat people in Colombia? You know why? Because they know that they cannot get medical insurance. And if you ever notice that people that are fat in Colombia are just a regular hood chick or regular hood dude that you can sit back and say, I can see them not having insurance coverage. Colombia does not play that because they understand all the medical complications that comes with obesity or being overweight. Unlike the States, we don't care. We make money off of your fat ass, right? You get gout, you get diabetes, we gonna make some money. You need a surgery to take out this and that, we making some money. Gallbladder, we making some money. America makes money. The more fat your ass get, the more money America gonna make. I don't care if they got to create a whole new grocery store for you called Whole Foods to trick you into losing some weight. Everybody gonna make some money off your fat ass. Not Colombia. Colombia said, you're not coming down here being as big as you are and getting our insurance. Not at all. Insurance companies like, your heart won't bust on our watch. You better lose some of that weight. Y'all think I'm playing. There are plenty of people that I personally know that have had to lose weight that are locals. That are locals, not foreigners. That's how I found out about it, through the locals. You cannot be a fat foreigner and you cannot be a fat Colombian and think you're going to get medical insurance covered. If they say, how old are you? You've ever had any medical issues? You're fat as fuck. We not covering you. Now, you can stick with your international health insurance package. Yes, you can. Your visa's been approved. You've been covered for the year. Your international health insurance package that we've been talking about will cover you. But as far as getting local coverage from Colombia, there are countries like Colombia that don't play that obesity. They do not play that. We come from a country where you could be fat as fuck and ain't nobody gonna care because everybody making money off your big ass. There are countries in South America that do not play that. Some of y'all heart gonna bust in these foreign countries because you didn't have any medical insurance and nobody was there to take care of you. You ain't had no medical insurance. Why? You was too fat for the local insurance, and then you let the international insurance, you let it lapse. I got my visa. Fuck the international health insurance. I got my visa. Then your heart bust, and all they could do is just bury your ass in the sands of Rio because you didn't have that insurance coverage. I kid you not. I be trying to tell y'all, I'm serious. I got y'all back. I try to tell y'all stuff that these other content creators are too busy trying to tell y'all about the bitches and too busy trying to tell y'all about party, or even buying real estate in another country. But it don't matter if you can buy to get the bitches. It don't matter if you got the money to buy real estate in other countries. If your ass can't get no medical insurance, your visa will not be bruh, here we go. I don't care if you got an investment visa. I don't care if you got 200,000 and you bought a piece of property in Colombia. That does not guarantee that your fat ass gonna get your visa approved. Oh, you can own some property, but your big ass may not get your visa approved if you're not taking care of your health. So don't automatically assume, well, I do the investment visa. Oh, I got kids, so I can automatically. Your fat ass ain't gonna get no insurance down here. just because you got some kids. My kids are Colombian. Yes, they are. But you gonna either have to get international health insurance to cover you or something else. But do not assume that Colombia is one of those countries that will invite your fat ass into their country and think you can wobble around and not lose weight. They do not play that here. That's why you don't see that many fat Colombians walking around here. And I know I know I'm saying it like with a punch. I know I'm saying it kind of harsh, but I want to really emphasize because I know as Americans, we can, oh man, Andre just talking shit. I'm not just talking shit. He don't know what he's talking about, man. Fuck him. Okay, fuck Dre. Now what? Your fat ass still can't get no insurance, therefore you can't stay in the country. Big boy. Now what? Big girl. You cannot be obese in Colombia. It just does not work. That's why you do not see that many obese people in Colombia. Shout out to Dave. Yeah, I got your back, David. Yeah, dudes don't want to hear the truth. They want me to talk about, man, hey, here's a spot over here in Parque Yaris with all the bitches. They want to hear that. I'll get 50, 60 dudes on the live stream, 150 dudes on the live stream then when I'm talking about partying with the bitches. But when I talk about something that's important for us so we can stay in these countries, dudes don't want to hear that. And then when Colombia kick your fat ass out the country, then you're mad. I'm going to DR. Yeah, you take your ass to DR because DR will accept your fat ass. But over here, Colombia don't play that. And we might need to look that up. What countries do not allow you to be overweight and get health insurance in that country? We need to look that up one day. Because I don't think Colombia is the only country that allows you to, that tells you you have to be under a certain weight for your age and your height in order to get full coverage. And we only pay $100 a month for both of us. So we get the best of the best of the best of the best, as long as Andre ain't a fat ass and Andrea is not a fat ass. As long as we pay for a gym membership instead of have to pay for extra medical, we good. But the moment we decide to let ourselves go, man, our insurance company will tell us, oh, we can't deal with you. Let Andre put on too much weight. Let Andre put on too much weight. Man, Colombia would be like, what? Oh, yeah, we don't fuck with y'all. So it doesn't matter if you're a foreigner or if you're a local. You have to watch your health if you're going to get Colombian health insurance. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to my brother IMFF. And let's get back to our brother Kevin. I don't want to make it too serious, but I did want to share that information with you brothers. And if you want all the details of the whole list of information on getting your visa in most countries, let me drop that link for the Patreon. And shout out to all you guys that support the channel by way of Patreon anyway. Let me go here and scroll down. Get this link for you gentlemen. And you get that whole list of information that I had. Over on Patreon. He said, I'm going to say, you're fat shaming. Yeah, in the States. yeah, and it's in the book. Everything that I just mentioned is in our book, Anywhere is Possible. All of it. Every bit of it. And for those of you that are in the Patreon, all 3 of my books are in the Patreon, in the ebook form. So it's right there for you guys. T-Mac says this. Shout out to T-Mac. I was hoping to hear from you. T-Mac says, he said, I got my EPS insurance. He said, but I was denied for privileges due to pre-existing conditions. That's why you guys have to do your homework. He said they do a physical and a blood test in Colombia. Yes, they do. They even, hey, fellas, for you guys that don't know, they do that for your driver's license. Bruh, I had to take a real thorough hearing exam. You know, the visual, of course, the eye exam, but also a physical. Dude, once I got I kid y'all not, once I was down at the driver's school, I had just passed the written exam. They gave me a piece of paper. Andre, go down to the clinic like 3 blocks away and go in there. They're waiting for you because they already make your appointment for you. They're already waiting for you. And when I went in, I had to take a physical, eye exam, hearing exam just to get approved for my driver's license. And the funny part was, it wasn't even for the approval for the license. I just remember this. It was for the approval, not only for the license, but also for the approval for me to be on the road for the driving portion. So I had to take the hearing, the visual, and the physical before we even did the on the road driving portion of the test. Kid y'all not. Columbia thorough, man. They thorough. T-Mac said for driver's license, they do audio, they do physical. Yep, physical exam. Yep, the cardiation or the coordination. They do the coordination. I just remember that. I was trying to figure out what I missed or forgot. The coordination exam. Yes, they do. And medical history for your driver's license. That's true. That's so true. Good point, man. Good point. Let's get back to our brother Kevin. Let me remove this from the stage. Stop screen sharing that and get back to our brother Kevin.
So what do you want as an outcome?
This is the woman that had 3 kids right here that's coming up.
You're delusional.
You're delusional.
I don't think I'm delusional.
No, you're delusional.
Well, okay, you're 39. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 baby daddies and they all gangbang.
So what do you want as an outcome?
I want somebody that's loyal. It's really hard to find loyalty nowadays. You really can't find it at the next corner or none of that. Like these men now.
Hold on. Loyal to what end? Like a husband? What are you talking about?
I want a husband. I want to get married, have kids.
Why,
I want to live in a house.
Hold on. You're 39 with 3 children, right?
Yes.
How old is your youngest?
3 years old.
Well, you want more children?
Of course I do. I really want 6. Is something wrong with that?
What do you do for a living?
I get EDD. Is that, I
don't know what that is.
Unemployment.
So you're an unemployed mother of 3 with 3 baby daddies, and you talking about you can't find a man?
Yes. I'm pretty sure God, I want somebody that's going to help me. Like, you don't think that I could get that?
It's called Jesus.
Sorry, but you don't think that I can get somebody to help me? You don't think a man is going to love me?
It's called Jesus.
Huh?
Jesus.
So basically you telling me to call on Jesus.
Have y'all ever heard of EDD unemployment?
And a therapist.
And I thought you was, well, can me and you be together then?
Sure. After you call on Jesus and the therapist to get a makeover. You want to troll me? I'm better at it than you.
If you ranked yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you do? Yeah, let's get back to reality.
No, I'm in reality.
No, you're not in reality.
I'm in reality.
You're not in reality. If you're going to be a 10, we can end this. Because that's not reality. You're not a supermodel.
I'm far from ugly, honey.
I didn't say that.
So
you made this combative, man. If you really want to say you're a 10, that's fine. But show me what the model contracts are.
I don't want to be a model.
I didn't ask you whether you want to be a model or not.
Somebody asked me today.
But you're not. But man, you're not But you're not that. Come on.
Okay. Well, you said show me where the model contract. Somebody asked me today. Oh, do you model?
Let's try this again. Where would you honestly rank yourself
I just told you.
A 10.
Yeah.
See, I know there are men who are more attractive than me. I know men that I'm more attractive than. But I would never, ever think to call myself a 10 because I know I'm not a 10. I knew at my best, I was never a 10. I knew that. But see, men get an accurate estimation of ourselves. That's why so many of you ladies got triggered. That's why that video went viral. Average at best, die alone. Because so many women think that you should get something higher than you are. And then when asked, even the woman in that video said, I would have gave myself so-and-so. Okay, you can all say what you want, but the world reflects back what it is. We attract what we are. And if you've never dated 10s, guys at that high level, if they're not knocking down your door, you're on Instagram, right? If they're not trying to marry you, wife you, that's not where you are. You can call it whatever you want to. You can have 10 energy all day long, but that's not it.
This is my 4th time starting this video over. And this is it. I was looking at YouTube. And the person I was looking at was Kevin Samuels. God rest his soul. He was a person that spoke his mind and did not care what anyone say, think, or thought about him. Okay? That's how I live my life too. I don't care what somebody think, say, or anything about me because I'm going to live my life the way I want to. Point blank simple. He's been very critical of men and women. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't just women, men and women. Okay? I was 225 pounds at my highest weight. Now I'm down to 175. Okay? I was 177, now I'm 175, and I lost 3 pounds. Because, y'all know I make sure I put on here and on my other platforms that I'm eating a certain way. And the reason why I started doing this is because everyone around me in my family been sick and ill, okay? And I wanted to eat better. It might extend my time of living, whatever, but at least I'm gonna try.
He says, remember, Obsidian, Kevin Samuels warned a lot of sisters about their behavior to the point where he looked into the camera and said, black man sellout, get your passports and look at it now. Yeah. Prescient, I would say. Very much so. Very much so. It's good chai latte. Yeah, I would say that in many ways, Kevin kind of predicted the future. I would argue that he has. Like my nephew has, they're whores, they're all whores. And even I have, in certain instances, kind of predicted the future. Many people are saying right now that I kind of predicted it with what's going on now with the government shutdown. Cuts! I've been talking about this 9 years ago, and now it's finally come to pass. Talking point memo number 1, government shutdown now well over a month old. Last time I heard, there was serious discussions about police and EMT, that sort of thing, whether they can be funded, through their normal channels. And if not, with the, smaller and or older cameras hold up. There's only one way to find out. Let me get the talking points memo number 2. Aldi, Walmart, and other supermarkets now offering low-cost dinner packages for Thanksgiving and beyond. Like I said, the Aldi deal was good up until Christmas Eve. I don't know about the other outlets, but I gotta believe they're doing something very similar.
I'd buy that for $1.
He says, and remember, Obsidian, when I worked at the school system and when I was a school bus driver, my young passport brother broke juniors along with the passport bro dads saw this happening and got prepared for it. Yep. There are brothers that are leaving the building.
It's a lot of changing in 3 or 4 months. You said you got a man that has money now.
Yeah, I do. I just wanted to let you know also, I wear my bonnet in public.
Look at this mess. Look at this hot mess. Look at this hot mess. Scooby-Doo
has money now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my
I
God.
do. I just wanted to let you know also, I wear my bonnet in.
She's your queen to be.
In public. And I saw what you had to say about that.
I done found the Lord. Now I got myself a man with money right now, and everything's okay. Now I wear a bonnet when I go outside, but what's wrong with that? I don't know what's wrong with wearing the bonnet. You trying to tell me I'm ghetto? What's ghetto about that? What's ghetto about what I'm doing? What's ghetto about What's ghetto about that, huh? Well, I can't be a lady like this. I mean, I just wear my bonnet every now and then. I just wear my bonnet every now and then.
Are you
31.
And your ex-husband did what?
He's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist.
And how long ago were you married?
Up until 3 years ago.
How much older was your husband than you?
We'll say 35 years.
So he's 53.
Currently, yes.
Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
He became mentally, emotionally, and financially abusive.
He took care of you just fine up until he got sick.
Correct.
And then when he was fighting for his life, you became a snowflake. Did you have to work when you were married?
No, but I chose
No, you didn't have to. No. You chose. But you didn't pay no real bills. You didn't have no skills. Knock it off. I'm gonna be honest, ma'am. This is a whole mess. Even the way you're talking, it just sounds like, ugh. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the puss.
Excuse me?
I'm stingy with it. I do not give it up easily.
We're a baby mama, though, right?
Baby mama. I've never been married.
Let's talk about this, though. See, I find it funny that women like...
You say I'm stingy with the puss. Let me break that down. Let me see if I still got that one up here. See if I got... Here we go.
I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the puss. I do not give it up easily. I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the puss. I do not give it up easily.
Yeah, I had that drop. I haven't used that drop in a while. I'm stingy with the puss.
Like yourself, baby mamas, all of a sudden want to get stingy with the puss after you done gave your womb up before a ring. But then you want the high value men to put a ring on it before he gets it?
So am I supposed to give it away?
You goddamn right you already did. Because here's the thing, ma'am, you're a used vehicle wanting brand new 2021 prices. You can laugh all you want to, ma'am, but you just said 6 months. You're not even exclusive. You're talking about he's marriage minded. Here's the thing, men with options don't play these games.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a high value man?
I would say so.
No, but is he making $10,000 a month or more?
No.
Then he's not a high value man. I'll answer your question if you at least answer mine. Is that fair?
Life isn't fair.
Well, if that's the case, you accept it in the sexual marketplace too.
It doesn't mean I have to accept other people's bullshit.
No. Well, see, the thing is, ma'am, see what you've proven, like many feminists and many women, you're okay with the double standards that benefit you. But the ones you don't like, you just throw at the wind, use sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right to deflect and dismiss guys who are normally intimidated by this thing. I'm not. I'm just challenging your positions. You're okay with it not being fair when it benefits you.
You're oversimplifying a very complex situation.
No, it's not really complex. There are no such thing as loyal. The concept of a loyal, highly effective, competitive alpha is a female notion.
And have to continue to compete with other pretty girls because men are too simple to stick with one?
Well, how about this? The kind of men you're talking about are simple enough to make the lights you live in, the air conditioning, all the stuff that you... Hold on, excuse me, ma'am. The simple men built the world that you use.
I built my own world. So
no, ma'am, you use the world we built. No, ma'am, you use the world men built. Name me 5 great female inventors. I'll give you one. Madam Curie.
I can't believe you. So you're telling me that men and...
No, ma'am, I just asked you a question and you just... No, you go... See, you're answering questions with questions. Who's been up here? iPhone is next. She's been here for a minute. Then Annette, you're gonna go next. Go ahead, iPhone. I don't know what your name is.
My name is Mason.
Say again, please.
Mason.
Okay, is my son?
Yeah, I joined in and I got kicked out because my camera apparently.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Okay, what's your conflict or your disagreement?
My conflict and disagreement is actually with the women that have been coming before me. I come from a culture.
You have a disagreement with the women?
Yeah, I come from a culture.
Okay, hold on. I can't. That's not this broadcast. I'm dealing with women who have a conflict with what I'm saying, because I can't let you go with the women, especially not being a black woman. That would not be cool. I can't allow you to come in here and go at black women. That ain't gonna work. Y'all don't get those kind of privileges. Why should a man have to settle for a woman with 2 kids? Cause you got a business?
They don't have, Kevin, they don't have to settle for me.
But you said you'd be settling for him.
You say that men are supposed to have money, right? That's what you say. So if they don't have money, that means their value is low, right?
High value men, that's a completely different component. That's less than 10% of men.
Mm-hmm.
And high value men get high value women. Women who are in high demand.
Right.
That's not your category. Would you say that you're a woman that's in high demand or most wanted?
I could be. I mean, yeah, I could be.
You're 37 with 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the world do women who are average to above average, average to cute, who are a little overweight with 2 kids, where are these women in high demand?
Kevin, I'm working on myself.
You're working on yourself. That's fine, but that doesn't mean you're in high demand.
I can get there, can I?
Ma'am, you're an average woman by any stretch of the imagination, and I think that's being fair. Average at best is more likely the term. Average at best would be pretty fair. The issue is, so I got to settle for an average man. That's not settling. That's getting what you can afford to buy on the sexual marketplace.
Okay, so if I wanted a high value man, what do I do?
Be reincarnated.
God damn.
You can't get
savage.
one. I'm gonna be honest.
At the end of the day, a man with status, they can pick and choose. Just like a woman that of its status can pick and choose also. I'm not gonna say just the men. So, at the end of the day, you should always want to be the best of yourself. Not no one else, the best of you. And I really understand where he was coming from. Because I had to listen. I had to, you just listen. Instead of pinpointing different things that I didn't like him saying. So, at the end of the day, you got to always work on self, because ain't nobody going to tell you that you're not your best self, because they don't want to hurt your feelings. When I looked at them videos, I said, why nobody told me that I looked like that? And they saying that I looked good. No. Guess what? I really was looking like auntie. Now I'm the sister.
And I wrote them down to make sure I don't forget it. You don't care about mandatory paternity tests. You don't care about paternity fraud. You don't care about male suicide rates. You don't care about equalizing hard, laborious jobs outside. You don't want to equalize that. You don't care about what happens to people that are falsely accused, which is almost always exclusively men. You don't actually care about the declining school performance, the rise in ADHD diagnosis, and the medication, the psychiatric medication that comes from it. You don't care about the lack of homeless shelters for men. You don't care about the weaponization of the family court, the equal custodial rights, reproductive say for men, reduction in child support and alimony, pathologizing of just men and masculinity in general, negative attitudes towards even men that want a nuclear family. You don't think or care about any of these things. And I'm not even saying it's just the feminists that don't care about it.
No,
I'm saying most people who don't do what I do don't care about this at all. and you're creating, and we talked about this 80-20 rule. What's happening to the 80%? You don't care.
Not good.
And the beauty is if I just get the man I want, if I just get the partner I want, if I just, I don't care. I don't care about what's happening with men. Let's bring attention back to women. That's what the detective did in that show.
Right.
And that is what society in Western cultures is unfortunately like. Most people only care about males or boys or men if they are their brother, their son, or their father, or their uncle, or their close friend. This society, in the quest to be fair to women, to improve their rights, allow the worst representatives to take it to its furthest extreme.
Right.
When we talk so much about misogyny, most women can't tell you what the term is for a strong distaste and hatred for men. What's the term? What's the misandry? Being a misandrist. Most men's experiences that we keep labeling as incels, we keep labeling as misogynists. Their experiences in coworker situations, in the schools, dating, on dating apps, is that a lot of women are either misandrous or they're so reductionistic of men that if you don't have the money, you have no say and you need to shut up. And even if you do have the money, it's happy wife, happy life once I'm in your life.
You heard what he said. You heard him. When it comes to all these things, it's kind of funny how they mock and laugh at us for getting passports and taking our lives to another level. Not realizing, as he broke down a list of some of the things that are taking place in the States, that a lot of men, no matter what race, color, or creed, are dealing with in 2025, 2026. It'll be 2026. 26 years since we started this new century. And a lot of dudes aren't going anywhere. They're going to continue to put up with what they put up with. We got one more short video that our brother Evan was speaking of in regards to our brother Kevin that we're going to watch.
Yeah. Who knew? What's going on, folks? Down here at the shops. Yes. Down here at the shops. Decided to get out. Now, last night it was 90 degrees, right? What's going on? It was 90 degrees last night, and it's 70 now. But you gotta keep your cool no matter what. But this is what we're doing. We're getting gelato. It's what I call a light dinner.
Here you go, sir.
Right.
Enjoy.
Call this a light dinner, man. This ought to be interesting. Then we're gonna go upstairs and kind of hang out. That's what we're gonna do. So, great. Share that up. Who knew? So, Suit Saturday, who took advantage? If you took advantage of Suit Saturday, let me know.
If I may, complimentary for you to enjoy. It's a raspberry macaron.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Enjoy that.
I get free shit everywhere I go. Told you, man. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. I don't know if they got you. Did they get you? There you go. All right, they're cute. See? You smile where you go. People tend to be nice to you. Who knew, right? Who knew? Guys, who's that? Jim? What's going on, Jim? So, if you didn't get a chance to go out on Suit Saturday, are you going to get out? Are you going to get out and go to Patio Sunday?
Who are you? Are you famous?
I'm not famous. I'm just a
Not
guy.
famous. Okay, let me see you.
Just a guy.
You're just a guy. Impossible. Looking alive, I see. How many?
Come on.
Okay, 15.
You go to
Already
YouTube.
15.
There are more people on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. We're on Instagram.
Come on.
Hi.
Hello. Olá. Boa noite do Brasil.
From Brazil?
Hi. Brazil.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. A lot of these guys on YouTube are going over to Brazil because
I like your glasses.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Excuse me. And now,
It's good to be the king.
right? I look good.
Yeah, you do.
Who looks better?
They're gonna say you. I mean, of course, it's a bunch of guys. You wanna try them on?
She already tried.
Oh, she's selfish, right? Like a keeper.
I'm here, so she's on a diet. What do you have?
I don't know. Passion fruit,
Passion
mango.
fruit. You are healthy.
Yeah. So
I
you
have some coconut and chocolate stuff.
You like those? See? Look good. Frames, fragrance, and footwear. Always take care. Where are you guys going after this?
Sorry?
You going upstairs?
Yeah, we've been up there. We were there.
Okay.
At Gibson Kitchen. Now we are going to the region.
The region?
So, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not from here.
So we are
from?
Yes.
New York.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. I'm going to put you on that. Believe it or not, I'm from Oklahoma.
Right? You're so stylish.
Yeah, you are. We're from New York.
No, but I lived in New York for a minute. But hey, what are you going to do? So the region, is that a cocktail?
It's like 3 minutes coffee.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
What time does it close?
I think it goes later than the Gibson Kitchen.
Okay.
Hello.
Then I may need to go there because it looks like things are going to close up there in a minute.
Just take a look there.
Yeah.
It's very crowded.
Yeah.
It's
really good.
Yeah, we had a great dinner there.
But
now we are looking for some drinks. Something else. Something else.
What? Something else like what?
Fun. More drinks.
They're looking for fun.
Drinks.
I'll be talking to you guys later. I may see you guys over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Your first name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie?
Andresa.
Yeah. Stephanie and Andresa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice
Tell
to meet
everybody bye-bye.
you. Bye. Howard.
See you. Bye-bye. Who knew? Yes, time to go to Brazil, right? Yeah, that's what everybody do. They're like, let's go to Brazil. Killing. Nice to meet you. See you later.
Never looking down. Kevin looking dastardly. Even one of my old looks, I recognize that look anywhere. Somebody getting tied to the train tracks tonight.
It's been like that all weekend. It's the soup, man. I'm telling you, it's been like that all. I mean, I guess the guys here must be just on extra stupid. I mean, okay, I'm not bullshitting. It has been that way all weekend. Everywhere you go, it's like, hey, how you doing? You guys thought C Boogie was kidding, huh? It's official, you're moving to Atlanta? Yeah, man. Apparently, brothers don't really dress up or do anything down here. Because the brothers are... Could you imagine what it would be like if you actually put on a suit and came down here all the time? It's like, are you famous? Are you famous? They weren't here for Freaknik, bro. These chicks were from Brazil. Thought I was from New York. Huh. Oh, you from New York? That's classic. We got to put that on YouTube, right? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. I swear to God. I'm changing my wardrobe. So you guys thought I was kidding. I'm telling you. I'm down at the shops at Buckhead in Atlanta. Hello. Shop here. The shops at Buckhead. I'm just in here, a little gelato place, grabbing something. I'm gonna tell you, down here, there's just been packs of rolling women. If I had my camera on, you wouldn't believe it. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. If I had my camera on,
No, right?
you guys would think women like the fact that I'm eating healthy. Yeah, man, this is my dinner. I'm having a light snack. Gelato. And so last night I said the manager bought my dinner. Kind of cool, man. This is why I always say be nice to people. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to go upstairs, and then from upstairs, then see what's going on up there, and then I guess I'll go over to the cocktail place. I don't know where I'm at. I'm not from here. You too, buddy. I don't know where I'm at.
From 2 to 8.
I don't know where I'm at. What's going on, Greg? I was your homegirl at Neiman Marcus. What's her name? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
I swear I wish Kevin would have used his passport a lot more. I swear we could have got Kevin out of the States, man. I mean, like really out of the States, at least 3 or 4 trips. Man, ain't no way. Ain't no way. We all know there is no way in the world he'd have gave a female in the States the time of day again. Ain't no way. Yeah, this is before he moved to the A. So that goes to show you how long ago it was. He was still talking to guys. He was still looking out for the guys before he moved to Atlanta. My man Jay says this. He said, my homeboy and I got to nothing but go to nice places when we meet up. It's crazy how much the beautiful women flock around us. This is true. No matter where you be in the States or anywhere else. Yes, sir.
Gotta go try that. Oh, the door is locked?
It was locked.
It was locked? Go ahead.
Thank you.
Is it open?
Big boss decided to close earlier.
Oh, time to leave?
No, please enjoy it.
Okay.
Enjoy it as much as you want.
Okay, well. Okay, well, I don't want to have you people tied up. I'm going to go ahead and eat this and leave. Okay. You record.
Just please feel free to enjoy it for as long as you like. We are still here for another hour.
Okay.
We're just not accepting any of our guests.
All right.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Hold on, guys. Turn it back around. Sorry about that. Wow. So, we're going to go upstairs in a minute and hang out. It's kind of dark up there, though. So you're right. Go hang. Okay, so when I'm talking about places to hang out any place where they have valet parking and sorbet, especially in the summertime. Women love ice cream. Okay. Give me a few minutes and I'll be back. Who knew? The 3F Club, right? Frames, fragrance, and footwear. I hope this stream saves. But okay, check you in a minute, guys. Peace out.
All right, guys. That's the end of those particular videos. At the end of the day, women had to admit to themselves that Kevin was right all along. Whether they want to insult him or disagree with him, argue with him, at the end of the day, they had to at least admit that Kevin was right. It's good to see that some women took advantage of his advice, lost weight, got their lives on track, but other women to this day, as we often see, are still rebellious and are not willing to take the accountability or admit the fact that winter is officially here. Shout out to all you guys. Rest in power to our brother Kevin. And we're going to be getting together. Oh, did you see my super chat? Let me go check this. Let me check out your super chat, brethren. Let me check out your. Here we go. He said, I just like how this is a good point. Thank you, AMSM. He said, I just like how men in this space were calling KS gay with no solid proof of rainbow lifestyle. They said the same thing about Michael Jackson at one point in time. I remember that. They really ran with that with Prince until they saw Prince was nothing with baddie upon baddies from around the world. Then dudes kind of backed off. But I remember that Prince thing, man. They tried to make it seem like Prince was like super gay. You know, that androgynistic era, they figured everybody was gay. So a lot of times dudes just be hating because they can't pull off what other men pull off. I put that out there. A lot of times men will hate on another man because they can't pull off the style, the fashion, the colognes, the fitness. Like Kevin would say, he just said it again, you know, the 3 F's or the 4 F's, your fitness, your frames, your fashion, and your footwear need to be on point. Make sure you got your fitness on point. We need to do a live stream in regards to the 4 F's of Kevin Samuels. Make sure your fitness is on track. Make sure that your footwear are on track. If you're a guy that would like to wear sunglasses a lot or prescription glasses, make sure your prescription glasses work with your face. And make sure you already know you got to have your fragrances, guys. You got to have your fragrances. When I'm out and about just walking, I love knowing that I smell good. No matter if I'm in a grocery store, if I'm walking through a park, if I'm in the gym, I feel more confident that I know that I smell good compared to somebody that doesn't smell like I do. So shout out to our brother Kevin in regards to that. And thank you very much, AMSM, for reminding me of your super chat. Thank you guys who are supporting the support for the children's cancer throughout the month over on Cash App. Appreciate that, gentlemen. Let's get ready for an outro, and I will be seeing you guys. Oh, yes, sir. And I will be seeing you guys on Wednesday evening. Tomorrow is class night with the brothers that are teaching with Theo Wolf. Let's scroll down. Let's check out some videos. Let's look at something we haven't watched in a while.
That's a big dance. Chrome heart got me kissing on his best friend. Put in work, baby, you could be my best man. Sending cash to my account, he investing. Dark shades on when I'm off the Migos. He tryna cuff me like a in a Rico. Moving through this like GTA with a cheat code. He claimed that he love me, but before not a freak. I just wanna dance all night. Can't nobody do it just like I. Boy, you got just what I like. Come on, baby, let's kiss, don't fight. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Just say the word, baby, I'ma get you right. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Ain't gotta say it, I know I'm the one you like. Ooh, damn, so the DJ turn the beat up. Got a white boy who be singing like a Beatle. Claim she getting bread, but I heard she doing keto. I don't do drugs, I'ma smoke a little weed up. I can't chase a man for no paper. Just think it's sweet, I'ma show him now or later. I be getting money on the wake up. He a broke boy, tell that get his cake up. Only with dope boys, they the ones who spinning paper, get your weight up. Told him send an Addy and to stay up. She's out here mad, told him assalamu alaikum. Who that 5'5", she don't even need no makeup. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Just say the word, baby, I'ma get you right. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. What you wanna do? Tell me what you like. Ain't gotta say it, I know I'm the one you like.